What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. Your boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Royce II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Flag on the Play, episode 149. Back with the guys, my boy Manny, pull back up early. Maddie back. Kobe, how we feeling?
Good, sure.
It's crazy. Yeah, we are waiting on that fight. We are waiting on this fight, nigga. BK. Chad, he cut his hair. Son cut his hair. We trying to hold. How long?
BK cut his hair?
Boy, you bald in a bit, nigga.
No, that looks straight.
He looks straight though.
Nah. Take them headphones off. Put that camera. Give him the solo real quick.
He don't look
Take
bad.
them headphones off. Give him the solo. Give him the solo.
It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Boy, you look like Action Jackson. Nigga, you ever seen Jet Jackson, the famous Jet Jackson? The backup running back from Friday Night Lights, nigga, in the series.
You said nigga look like Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark is hilarious.
It's crazy. All of them got fired today at ESPN though. That's crazy. All them niggas got laid off.
I even saw like Tom Pelissero got let go. Like that's insane.
They all the niggas go.
Him, Cam Newton got packed. Who else got packed from what's his name? Donnie was good.
What I say? Crazy shit.
Oh, what's up?
Bro,
No, wait, hold on a second. Yo, BK.
Yeah, he cut his hair.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Donnie, you next, nigga. Let me stop.
Yo.
I mean, Mad Dog's still employed, right?
I think he is.
Why? That's a bigger question.
But
Why?
Mad Dog got history. Like Mad Dog,
I
at
hear you,
the end of the day, Mad Dog one of the best baseball jets to ever do it. Like at the end
He
of the
probably
day,
is.
That's not the point, bro. That's not the point.
He's still a baseball head. Like you don't have him there.
Nah, yeah,
Mad
but
Dog more
he
than
not
baseball. Mad
contributing
Dog
enough.
really do all sports, and he bet heavy.
Yeah, he been had a name. Like
I think Ryan Clark been hitting niggas with that. Lately, he be hitting niggas with that you ain't played shit. And they don't like that shit, bro. I know somebody snitched behind closed doors.
I don't like that shit that he do that shit.
Yo, JJ, what's going on, bro? What
He's
you mean?
BK like a young Nick Cannon, man.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
On drum line.
Let him call some thing head ass.
Yo, I have a question. Why is he telling me to cut my hair? Maddie, you have more hair than me. Dude,
Damn,
I know. I'm overdue.
Nah,
No, I'm not.
Mullets and style.
I'm not saying.
Maddie,
listen,
if you get
I'm
Maddie
not
some
saying-
glasses, he gonna like
Maddie,
Brett the Hitman Hart. You
Maddie,
got
I
that
ain't
curl.
saying your hair looks bad, but like, damn, bro. No, it's not bad looking. I'm definitely overdue for a cut, though.
White people hair just grow erratic as fuck when y'all let y'all shit grow.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's annoying. I need a haircut
You
every like 2 weeks.
Bro,
when my hair grows out and it's bad.
You look like Seth Rogen now, Donnie. I know your shit look crazy when you let it grow out.
No, it's terrible, bro. It's horrible.
Seth Rogen is.
Speaking of haircuts, let me stop.
Yo.
Where my man Kobe go? Is Mike fucked up?
Nah, he about to jump back.
That's crazy early. I don't see your whole ass in weeks, and that's how you don't say what's good. You don't say,
Oh man, not my whole ass, man. Nah, hey, look, I be watching. Y'all be having some egregious takes. Shout out to you though, because the Phillip Rivers hate was getting nasty in here. I don't know when Phillip Rivers went down. Phillip Rivers was the top 7 quarterback in the NFL every year.
How?
Every year. So I don't know why he went elite.
What? You talking about? What we talking about? That keep 3 cut 7?
Yeah, nigga.
When you were saying that in the AFC West, Phillip Rivers he was a top 5 player in the AFC West for years.
Yo, Trent, you know what's crazy about all that? Well, that's crazy.
No, he was not.
Trent, you know what's crazy about
he was
all
probably
that?
easily the best quarterback.
You know what's crazy? They doing all that defending.
That's fine.
about
But we were
stuff, but at
talking
the
about
end of the
players in
day,
general.
Trent, you know what's crazy? They're doing all that defending about Phillip Rivers and stuff. But at the end of the day, the guy who I said last, I'm just saying.
Who was the guy last?
Again,
It was Mahomes.
Mahomes.
And every time we went around
hold
the
on,
dice,
but early. We gotta hold on early.
I'd rather kept Rivers and Chris.
Who did y'all keep?
Mahomes is better than Phillip
Shout out to
Rivers
the
after his
Flies.
first season started.
Hold on,
Who y'all keep?
we
before
kept
got
Eric
Rivers,
Weddle,
it was
Chris
his
Harris.
It was Chris Harris.
Yeah,
and
Eric
Phillip.
Weddle, Chris Harris, and Phil.
Wait. Come on, everybody talking. Everybody talking.
Plus in the context of what it was. So, because you know how to keep the Kel 7 obviously go early. So,
Yeah.
we got Eric Weddle at like 1 or 2. He a 5-time All Pro. We know how Donnie get with his
Hey,
list.
Weddle one of them. He one of them.
Exactly. We keep. We went down the line. He named some other decent ones. We got to Chris Harris like 5. It's a pretty good fucking corner. I think he's one of the best niggas could ever do it. We kept going down the line. It was like, we want better. At the 9th spot, it was Phillip Rivers.
I have the list right here.
You keep Phillip or you roll the dice?
Give me the list. Give me the list, Donnie.
It was Quillen Sutton, Eric Weddle, Trey Smith, Darren Waller, Chris Harris Jr., Harrison.
Hey, Donnie, are you in an auction, nigga? Goddamn, slow down. You trying to sell me something, nigga? Sold.
I mean, you have the money to buy whatever I want.
All right, go ahead. God, hilarious.
But it was Quillen Sutton, Eric Weddle, Trey Smith, Darren Waller, Chris Harris Jr., Harrison Buckner, Joey Bosa, Rodney Hudson.
Oh, them some nasty names, boy.
Phillip Rivers, and then the last name was Mahomes.
I'm not gonna lie.
So we get
Eric
Phillip
Weddle,
at
Chris
number
Harris,
9.
and them names. I see why I kept Eric Weddle, Chris Harris. I would have. Listen, dog. I would have. The way them names was coming, I ain't gonna lie. I would have never got to Mahomes. I'd have stolen on Phillip Rivers. I ain't gonna lie. For y'all to wait to Mahomes, good keep. But I ain't gonna lie. After them names he was naming, once we got to Phillip Rivers, I'd have slammed the table down. That's it.
We did keep Phillip.
Just wait till we do the one today.
Y'all kept Phillip. So what was the Phillip Rivers hate then?
Because we mad because we kept Phillip and we ended up getting Pat Mahomes last. But Pat Mahomes was an anomaly on the list.
I didn't want to keep Phillip Rivers. I think that in the sense that
Kobe, you know what's crazy? Especially with the way I do these lists, Mahomes being at that spot was actually kind of crazy.
I'm about to say because Donnie will set you up for thinking that the last one would be good.
I didn't choose.
Then Donnie named Pacheco. No,
I didn't choose Mahomes.
Thank you, Early. Somebody with some sense.
Man, fuck Phillip Rivers. Anyways, we won't pass Mahomes. But we're about to say, about to get to it. You already know what time it is. AFC West. I say AFC West. AFC East breakdown. You keep talking about fucking Phillip Rivers. I'm thinking about the AFC West. Manny, I'm gonna start off with you. Who is the most overrated player in the AFC East?
Probably James Cook. James Cook's nice, but I think a lot of people got him as like a top 5 back in the league because he's always top in rushing yards. But he got Josh Allen by him. You know, he got a great rescue with Joe Brady. And they have one of the best O-lines in the NFL. But I do think he's good. I just don't think that he's top 5 at all. And a lot of people do think he is.
Donnie?
I'm pulling up my position rankings list. I just want to see if I can find anyone. AFC East most overrated. I think another good answer, and this is more like we got to stop eventually with like, oh, this guy's going to break out, when it just hasn't happened yet. Dalton Kincaid. I feel like people every single season are always like, hey, this is the year that him and Josh Allen finally click. Hey, this is the year that he can finally go for 1,000 yards, and it just hasn't happened. Ironic, I said, yeah, this is sad.
That is ironic, like super ironic.
Yeah, this is sad. No, and I've liked Dalton Kincaid for a while, but like I really thought he could have emerged as like one of the premier top 7 tight ends in the league. Like, I'm not saying he was ever going to be tier 1. Like, he's never going to be in the Kittle, McBride, and Bowers tier. But like, still, he could be in that second tier with guys like Laporta, guys like who's currently in that. Like right now, Colston Loveland. Right now, Tyler Warren. Like, I thought he could be in that, but he just isn't. And I feel like we're at the point where when's it going to happen? I mean, he's on what, year 4, year 5? So I don't know, man. I'd say Dalton Kincaid.
It is super ironic. You're the one who's saying it is ironic.
How so? Go ahead, Trent.
Now you know that why. Like, you know why.
Do I though?
Respectfully, Kane ain't. I feel like we're over that, but BK.
I'm assuming you're talking about Herbert, right, Trent?
Dalton Kincaid literally.
There's multiple things.
But
okay.
Like no one brings up Dalton Kincaid. Like we was on him maybe 2 years ago. Now we over that shit. Like
no, like Donnie said, he's a prime candidate for when people think he's going to break out and going to turn up to something that I think he's just going to be a service.
He's more like Kyle Pitts in that way than people think. Always going to break out, always going to do this, but at least Kyle Pitts has his.
I would say Kyle Pitts has 2 great seasons though. So
yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Kyle Pitts has his rookie year, and the last year was pretty good. But,
yeah.
BK, who's your most overrated player?
Bad. He's just
BK, who your most overrated player in the AFC East?
Drake May.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think it's Drake May. People are willing to stand Drake May as a top 5 quarterback in football. I'm not
better than Dak, apparently.
Yeah, I'm not willing to do it yet. His regular season was really good, and then it combined with a shitty playoff performance, where people weren't willing to give him any flack or any blame because of the situation, which I thought to me was kind of bullshit.
His regular season actually wasn't really good. He didn't play nobody. He was terrible versus good teams.
Yeah.
You
can't get mad at who you play, man.
Oh, Manny, when you got
that's your schedule though.
Yeah, but you can't put him up there with niggas who actually play against decent talent. And again, when you have a bad record versus good teams, that say something, bro.
Hey, early, when you do all that production with a bottom 5 O-line and your wide receiver,
Jaden Daniels.
But my thing is this: when we speak about Drake May and what he did with the Patriots and what Jaden Daniels did with the Commanders, do y'all know how bad that Commanders team really was?
It's the same thing.
The same thing. It's not the same. The Patriots. If you think the Patriots was just as bad as the Commanders, bro, y'all weird, bro.
Offensively, they're not that different. Offensively, they're not that different.
This is
defensively, I definitely think the
Patriots. Anyways, hold on. This is what I'm saying though. The Commanders, nobody thought the Commanders were going to do what they did. JD's the reason why they did that shit. That same shit applies with the Patriots.
The Patriots had a great defense.
No one thought the Patriots were going to be on.
No, the Patriots had an elite defense.
I hear you.
What are we talking about?
Early, I'll give you the defense. The offensive situations were basically
shitty, bro.
Like neither, and in fact,
I'd like to say the Commanders
because at least
respectfully, would you rather have? Literally, now mind you, would you rather have a beat up Eckler, because at that time, remember, Debo went on that team, so you had Terry, you had Eckler, you had Ertz, and you had I can't even name them other receivers.
De'Ami Brown was the
like, come on, bro, versus Diggs, Butte, Hunter Henderson, like, bro, come on, bro. We talking about, and then the O-line was like that too.
Here's the thing. Year one, Travion Henderson.
Here's the thing.
We're talking about Travion.
You would have started Travion Henderson over Eckler, nigga. What are we talking about?
Hold on. To tell you how much that they didn't trust Travion, dog, they didn't even put him on the field because.
But this is what I'm saying. But hold on.
He would have started on the command. Y'all didn't put him on the field. He would have started on the Commanders.
Early, this is what I'm saying though. Outside of Stephon, the other niggas that you named, that shit is a definition of Reggie.
Nigga, compared to what he had, what are we talking about? Compared to you would take no, them niggas had Brown, bro. You would take Butte over Brown 10 times over.
But look what you're saying.
But I would also take Terry McLaurin over last year Diggs.
I mean, I'll take Terry McLaurin over any weapon they had. Period.
But respectfully, Diggs is the Scary Terry, the only nigga that's solidified. The rest of them niggas, bro, like, what are we talking about?
Early. Solidified really didn't establish himself until this year.
That's why they're in the same. That's why I'm.
You know that, right? Kayshon Boutte did not establish himself until Drake.
Kayshon Boutte, that shit literally. He's smooth. He's an okay player.
And I'll get a picture of the coach.
And you and the Commanders, he would have been the number 2, no problem with the Commanders, nigga.
Yeah, and he was the number 2 on the Patriots.
And he was the number 2 on the Patriots.
They got Vrabel too.
It goes both ways.
But I mean, you're also overlooking the coaching gap here because Cliff Kingsbury came right into that Washington team and made an immediate difference in the run game with Brian Robinson too.
They were good last year too. Their offense was good last year with Mariota.
Hey, early though, who do you think is the most overrated player in the AFC?
I mean, it is Drake May, but a name that I have to bring up since we already used Drake May. Listen, man, the nigga who got a starting job who shouldn't have a starting job. That guy, that quarterback over there in Miami, man. Get that nigga up out of here, man. I'm so tired of hearing about that nigga. Boy, I tell you, hey, listen. The nigga, because again, we've had arguments about that boy. I'm talking about we've had arguments about that boy, like he gonna be the legit situation over there. Mind you, Waddle's gone now. All you really got is him and A-Chain. I cannot wait to see what he looked like. I can't wait to see what he looked like. There's no way a nigga had a chance to be a starter somewhere and was piss poor, went somewhere, played a couple games, and showed you a little something. And in today's age, you think that could be a franchise quarterback. Man, move on, bro.
Trent, I need to take
I hate when early take my stuff.
Trent, I need to take
Come on, bro. Get out my playbook.
This is ridiculous that you're saying this.
Nah, you part of his PR team at this point, bro.
Listen,
you part of his PR team.
Hold on. Malik isn't going to be good this year. There's just no way. There is no way you are going to slander a guy whose wide receiver 1 is Malik Washington who has a bottom 3 offensive line, and who has a brand new head coach. You just said it yourself. He has H.N. and nothing. You're gonna judge him off that?
So when
Everyone knows the Dolphins.
when you decide,
no.
I had the Dolphins getting the second pick.
Go ahead, Kobe. You about to say I'm about to say. Go ahead, Kobe.
Just put me in front of J-Rob. Just put me in front of J-Rob because me and Early had the same one. Just put me in front of J-Rob right quick. All right, now my turn. The most overrated player in the AFC East is going to be is right now Malik Willis, and Donnie. It has nothing to do with slandering him for what's going to happen.
Early just said he's going to slander him for playing on the Dolphins.
No. It has nothing.
That's the worst receiver core that any of us have ever seen.
No, it's not just that.
It's the worst receiving core that any of us have ever seen.
Did you hear?
It ain't just that. It ain't just that. I want Kobe to go see if he
don't have a single guy who had over 400 yards.
You fighting too hard for him, actually, which was weird.
Did you? This is the problem. And I feel like every time we have one of these overrated conversations, Donnie, you be my point of contention. Where's Adonis at? Adonis, get your mans, bro. I'm tired of arguing with this dude about the overrated players. We did this a couple weeks ago too. This is the problem. Early's first sentence was, he said, there's a guy that has a starting job that shouldn't have a starting job. We seen him in Tennessee. Terrible. Dog. Boo-boo. Dog water. Out of there. Right? They got him out of there. If Tennessee is willing to let you go, may God help you.
That is so disingenuous. That is
now it's disingenuous. Okay, whatever.
Yes, that is disingenuous. They let a project quarterback go who played less than 10 games.
Hold on. You get to a perfect situation in Green Bay, and you play
perfect.
3-4 games.
Perfect.
You play what? You play what?
He didn't have to do too much, Donnie. Stop acting weird, bro. You didn't have to do too much.
You got what we think. You got what we think is a.
Jaden Reed, Matthew Golden. That's perfect.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna Donnie. You are fucking.
No, Tucker.
Boy, you are full of shit, bro. You are so full of shit.
Where do you rank LaFleur?
Josh Jacobs wasn't even that good last year, too.
Donnie, where do you rank LaFleur in terms of play calling?
I interject. We bugging.
Where do you?
He was not efficient, BK. He was one of the least efficient running backs in football.
Can I interject?
He was one of the least efficient running backs in football.
Talk to me, Jared.
Okay. So you got Josh Jacobs. Donnie, where do you rank LaFleur in terms of play callers?
LaFleur. Well, okay, let's think about this.
Now you gotta think about it. Yeah, you so full of shit. J-Rob, go ahead, man. Donnie, you full of shit, man. Now you gotta think about it.
Hold on. Can I interject?
Somewhere in the top 10. Somewhere in the top 10.
Go ahead, Jared.
I think to call Malik Willis the most overrated player in the AFC East, I think that's a little disingenuous of a take in itself. Just because, where do you actually rate him?
I don't like
you know, like where
he shouldn't be a starter, J-Rob. The fact that he starts 14,
it's not about where. It's not about where we rate him. The problem is, J-Rob, and I completely understand what you're saying. It's not about where we rate him. It's not about where we rate him, J-Rob, and I completely understand what you're saying. The problem is,
player in the AFC East.
The problem is people think he's going to be better than he actually is going to be, and we should all be in agreement. We should all, which is why, Donnie, I'm saying this isn't about what we're going to say about him this season in Miami. The problem is we should all be in agreement that what he did in Green Bay was fine. They game plan. They made sure that he had all the things that he needed to have to be a fine backup quarterback when Jordan Love got hurt. We shouldn't have expected him to be anything more than that. And the fact that people are trying to make him something more than that is where Early is going when he's saying, bro, this is an overrated guy, because how did we see him play 3 games?
Kobe, I'm gonna do this here. Kobe, I've seen this before. Kobe, what's so funny is that 10 to 15 years ago, I've seen this before. I watched Matt, but at least when Matt Flynn did it, when Aaron Rodgers was out, Matt Flynn was airing the ball out. So I can see a team going like, oh, he actually throwing this motherfucker. He not just, taking handoffs or doing runs here. Matt Flynn, they actually gave Matt Flynn the whole offense in the games he played. So when Seattle decided we won't pay him 3 years, $15 million, and then Russell Wilson stole his job, he never started, understandable. But Malik Willis showed you what he was, went somewhere, was able to gain manage in a sense, and then you decided to get rid of a guy and make him your now franchise quarterback with a very bad team. So then, how much time does he have?
Okay, now, can I go?
I gotta ask.
He's their future?
Okay. All right. This is where, all right, because I don't want this to come across as like I am team Malik Willis. I just feel like I'm going to be completely down the center, unbiased. He didn't play that many games in Tennessee to draw this much of a conclusion. And I just think it's a bit unfair. I think it's a bit unfair to draw that conclusion about him. I think the other part of this conversation that I think Kobe and Early are like not mentioning, which I think is a bit unfair to Malik Willis, is okay, he did go to a more optimal situation. He was in more of an optimal situation than the one he was initially in. I concede that. But in that optimal situation, wouldn't you want this player to develop better football senses in that situation? And if there's a possibility that he thrives somewhere else, the thing that he picked up along the way would have some sort of carryover with the Dolphins. Now, I think going from the Dolphins to from the Packers to the Dolphins, obviously not the same level, I guess, offensive genius, fine. But we've seen other success stories. Now, we don't know how that success is sustained, but Geno Smith had a resurgence into football.
Very good team.
I'm not putting a lot of stake into it. I'm not trying to, but Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl. I'm not saying this is going to be Malik Willis. We've seen Alex Smith. We've seen a lot of players who have flourished in second chance situations. So I just feel like to take his time in Tennessee, this guy was a project from the start. A lot of physical gifts. I mean, there was always going to be some refining. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's way too early to have the book out on.
But J-Rob, you're right about that. But even what he did for what he did in college and what he did in Tennessee,
Sam Darnold wasn't a number 1 overall pick. Malik Willis was a third round.
It's about kind of crashing and burning, it's more about like the second chance of it, like the redemption arc.
And I understand the second chance, and it's not to say that he can't have a second chance. The point being though is the guys that you are mentioning were top overall picks that went to terrible situations, went somewhere else, and like Early said, I mean, we saw Sam Darnold go to what's my boy in Minnesota name? Somebody help me out. The QB whisperer.
Kevin O'Connell.
He went to O'Connell, then he went to an already set team in Seattle.
He went to Shanahan before that.
J-Rob.
But what I'm saying is, you don't think Sam Darnold became a better, foundationally a better quarterback from his experience in Minnesota?
Hold on, J-Rob. And I completely agree with you.
No, even in San Fran.
But he came into the NFL as a third overall pick with all the talent. He had to get it right here. Malik Willis as a quarterback, niggas give Lamar Jackson a hard time, and Lamar Jackson 2-time MVP. What the fuck is Malik Willis as a quarterback right now, y'all?
Can I ask?
Realistically, I don't think anything of him yet.
J-Rob, let me ask you a question. When Sam Darnold went to his situation, when he went to his situation in Minnesota, how did we talk about Sam Darnold?
He was going to start.
There was some skepticism because of the system he was in Minnesota. I agree.
When Geno went to his situation, in Seattle, how did we talk about Geno before that?
There was some skepticism, 100%.
So why and this is where the overrated part of the conversation comes in. Mm-hmm. Why all of a sudden, at the end of last season, after Malik played his little few games when J Love got hurt, why all of a sudden the offseason roll around and Miami give him years for $70 million? Why is all of a sudden Malik Willis can fix this?
Malik Willis is a beneficiary. Well, Kobe, I will say this: Malik Willis is a beneficiary of the quarterback market in the NFL.
He ain't get
if you're bringing somebody in to be a starter, you're going to get starter money. So I will add that.
He got 3 years, 67.5, Donnie.
I want to just answer Kobe's point. Kobe, the reason why I feel like you should give more benefit of the doubt is because of the two situations you've named. I think because we've seen a recent history of it, I think that's what creates the optimism. I think people are looking at Malik Willis as that next situation potentially. And if that's where you're saying the overrating is coming from, I can get behind that. But personally, it's just he should have just an incomplete if we were to grade him.
And I'm okay with that. And if that
were
think about the two guys you name,
when you think the two guys you name, we think about them, right? You think about Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. Like you said, before Sam Darnold went to the Vikings, he goes there again. Sam Darnold always had all the talent. He goes to the Vikings, he balls out. We go, damn, Sam Darnold had a great season. So when the Seattle Seahawks got him, we was like, okay, cool. Right? That's cool because he looked pretty good. Geno had just a breakout, came out of nowhere. Oh, damn, Geno came back out of nowhere.
Yeah.
With Malik Willis, my dog, you were a gimmicky-ass quarterback on the Packers, dog. So the Dolphins decided we're going to get rid of Tua. We're going to get rid of these guys. We're not going to drive a quarterback. We're going to make you our guy. Because at the end of the day, he's 3 years, $22 million, like 45 guaranteed. They got to play him for at least the next 2 seasons. He ain't going to have shit this year. Cool. But even when he had, again, you're going to have to put so much around Malik Willis to me that, again, no offense to the nigga. Again, he black. I want black niggas to win, but he shouldn't be a starting quarterback in the NFL, bro. There's too many niggas who don't get a starting job for Malik Willis to have a starting job in the NFL, bro.
But like Daniel Jones got another shot.
Daniel Jones actually showed you good tape, though.
He was never good, but Daniel Jones good in New York.
He showed you way more good tape than Malik Willis.
Year.
Oh, compare Daniel Jones. Come on, bro.
Hey, Donnie, what you about to say? Zero.
Okay, I'm going to say this, and I will continue to pound the table. And me and Jay Robert have talked about this on our old college football show.
Yes, sir.
Tools matter.
Facts.
Teams draft and develop tools. That is what the draft is for. That is what free agency is for. Teams want tools. Malik Willis has all the ability to thrive. He's a phenomenal athlete who runs a 4.3. He has a cannon of an arm. He is ridiculously toolsy. The problem with Malik Willis coming out, his pocket presence was a mess. His accuracy decision-making was a mess. He played low-tier competition. So when you ask a rookie quarterback who is a project who played at lower-tier competition,
Liberty, by the way,
we're going to give you 70 pass attempts to prove yourself with one of the worst rosters in the NFL in Tennessee. Go ahead and do it. No shit, it's not going to go well. Not to mention they drafted Will Levis the next year because he fell right into their lap because he didn't go in the first round like many people thought. So that's another reason why they booted him.
Another issue too.
He actually goes to a functional situation with a coach that has actually shown that he can develop quarterbacks. He just did it with Jordan Love. He went there, played at a high level for a handful of games. Yes, it's a small sample size. He should be a starting quarterback in this league. He should be given a chance because
and what tools he got? Because I heard you say that before.
Because
what tools he got?
Tools. He played at a high level, and he has that upside to be a franchise quarterback. He's always had that upside. Coming out.
What is a high level to you, Donnie? What's a high level to you?
No,
what's a high level?
It's my turn. He's always had that talent. Always. That talent just didn't disappear.
I think
he's still a high-end athlete. He still has the arm. He still has the playmaking. He has everything you look for in a franchise quarterback. What the Dolphins are doing right now, if you really break down that contract, what they're trying to do is essentially they're treating him like he's a rookie with that contract. If you break down how the details of the contract work.
Facts.
Because what that contract basically is, they can't get rid of him after the first 2 years. So basically what they're trying to say is this year, we don't really care what you do because you're going to be our starter next year because you have nothing to work with. You have the worst receiving core maybe of all time. You have a bottom 3 offensive line, rookie head coach. We're going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. Next year, when hopefully Proctor develops, maybe they can get a Jeremiah Smith. Maybe they can get some more receiver help. Maybe they can get some tight end help. Get the pieces around him. Then let's see what happens in 2027 when he has the tools, when he has the pieces around him to actually work. Because you shouldn't judge him off next year. He has
what happens? What happens when he has a bad season?
Hold on. The Dolphins right now have the worst skill position group in the entire NFL.
What happens if
that is the worst receiving core we've ever seen.
Come on.
If they get a top 3 pick, they're taking down.
Exactly. What is he talking about? When he has a bad season, Donnie, they're going to go get somebody else.
And that's why I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. But what I do know is that there's a sample size of Malik Willis that is small that was great when stuff around him was functional. Get him some functional stuff in Miami. Let's see what happens.
He's not going to be around long enough to get functional shit, though, Donnie. He ain't going to be around long enough.
Hold on, early.
How do you know that? They're going to keep him for next year. That's how the
Gerald, ask your question, and then I'm going to get to you for your most overrated so we can keep pushing.
Nah, my question is just straight up like, I always find certain conversations interesting because especially on Flag On, when I get to tune in, this is such a talent, potential, upside-driven type of platform.
Thank you.
So a guy like Malik Willis, who, I mean, I don't care what y'all say, he was a dynamic athlete coming out of college. He was clearly still a dynamic athlete in the NFL.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For all of you who love to use the word arm strength and arm talent, I mean, he could throw the ball 70 yards. He's not he's not a guy who doesn't have a strong arm. He is a strong arm quarterback. Now, obviously, coming out of school, some of the ball placement, things like that. And I think, honestly, realistically, guys, I think pocket presence has a direct correlation to accuracy in football. Because if you're not able to set your feet and you're not confident in what you're seeing, I do think it inhibits your ability to throw the football at a high level. But Malik Willis has a bunch of those tools that Donnie talked about. So like I don't understand like why. I just don't know why he's not at least given the benefit of the doubt off that. Benefit of the doubt.
I'm gonna tell you why not, and this is the sad part about it, right? It's 2026. I've seen too many Justin Fields. I've seen too many Trey Lances. I'm tired of I'm tired of the niggas that he's so athletic, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you can't be athletic and be Lamar Jackson when it comes to passing the ball, bro, or be fucking Josh Allen, nobody cares. My nigga,
like Jackson Dart.
Kyler Murray don't start. I like Jackson Dart better. I like fucking Malik Willis.
Easily.
Like, what are we doing right now? We comparing
That's
Malik
my
Willis.
point. Then Manny, he's not being honest. That means he likes that style.
How do you like?
But I like my quarterback to be able to throw too, with the fucking ability to be able to run. I don't need a running back.
It's still up in the air. It is not a guarantee that what Jackson Dart is.
Well, the thing is though, to last thing I'll say, so I can ask Gerard his most overrated. Even though it's only 3. I think he played the last 3 games, and I don't like going off of 3 games. And he was playing. He was throwing dots. He was playing solid football. Now, do I think I wanted to see more? Of course. But we did it. But I see why. When you see that he's a young dude, hella dynamic. He was in a dog shit situation. They move on. It would be different if he was like dog shit with Matt LaFleur and this shit. If you playing solid football, and you got talent, teams are going to see that, bro.
What's more dog shit? This situation Tennessee or a situation now? What's more dog shit?
Yeah, the Dolphins, but I mean, it is what it is.
They got rid of
all early, just like I said, this year doesn't matter.
Donnie, you gotta move. Gerard, who is your most overrated player in the AFC East?
Most over. Y'all already said Drake May, so I can't even say him.
Yeah, this is the Drake May hate fest.
He was my number one selection. And it's not his fault. It's where people rate him. So that's why I feel that way. It has nothing to do with him. I think he's really talented. I mean, overrated AFC. Let's be honest. The AFC East kind of ass right now. Like, let's just be dead honest as a whole. Like, it's my division. I'm a Jets fan, but let's be dead honest. Like, most overrated player.
If you don't got none, we can go. I can go to Matt. See if you don't got none.
Nah, let's move on because I really don't have one. Like, who can I really say? Like, if I say
I pick James Cook. I pick James Cook.
James Cook, like. Why is he overrated? Is he not top 10?
I know people that think
he's top 10. It's the same thing how you feel about Drake May.
Niggas told me Garrett Wilson was top 10.
He is.
He is.
We're not having this conversation,
bro. At his best, he is.
I think Garrett Wilson.
Not even at his best.
Yeah,
pretty comfortable.
Top 10, bro. I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah, I'm not. He is. Maddie, you got one or no? So we can get to the most.
I don't got a new one. I mean, I think it's James Cook. I looked at all the rosters and just at least to me, I couldn't find anybody who I was like, I really think people put this guy like way too high more than James Cook. I mean, Manny touched on his situation. Obviously, I think his situation is probably one of the most beneficial, if not the most beneficial right now in the league for a running back. You have Josh Allen as your quarterback, and, just having him as the threat to run is going to help out James Cook. And then you have one of the best offensive lines in the game, top 3, along with Joe Brady, one of the best run game guys in the league. I'm not one to just like tax, just like, oh yeah, you have all these good things, like you're no good. That's just like not the case. James Cook is one of the best backs in the league. I just think when people like start saying like, oh, he led the league in rushing, Derrick Henry, Saquon, Jonathan Taylor, I think like that's where we need to like really.
Is he a top 10 running back for you?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah,
when people ask me how I feel about James Cook, I say the same thing. He ain't no Dalvin, but he's cool.
Hey, I will say after the season that he had though, he trying to match his little brother. He trying to match his big brother. Trying to match. He's still going. I got Dalvin still, but the season that he just had,
I think when their career is done, I think James Cook might be better than him.
I think this is his best pace.
He'll stay more healthy. So yeah, I think so.
I would say the best pace for him to be better than his brother is longevity for him.
Yeah, for sure.
I think if we go peak for talent, like Dalvin was all world, bro. Like Dalvin was on pace to be all world, bro.
Yeah, he was crazy. Hey, so
can I do honorary before we go? I ain't gonna lie, and I fuck with him. And when did Gonzo become number 1?
He's
And
number
we've
two.
been hearing about Gonzo lately. Niggas got Gonzo number one now.
When they been saying that?
No, but everywhere. Everywhere.
I got him like
I don't know many people.
I got him
three. I
three.
got him top three, but I don't got him.
He's always been behind Stingley
I
and
got him
Gonzo.
Sting at 13.
Now he at worst number two now.
I've had Gonzo.
You've been hearing it too, huh, BK?
I've had Gonzo at top 10, but after this season, he got to be top 5 for me.
Yeah, he's top 5 for sure.
Top 5 is cool. He ain't 1 or 2.
Hey, Adonis, real quick.
I think you can have a debate for him being number 1.
You cannot have a debate for him being
number two.
I think Stanley has a better argument for 1 than Gonzo. So.
100%. I do too.
Clearly. Yeah, he does.
Like he's not the technician.
That's not crazy.
I think Sting. I think it's hard with Sting, like not to keep him in that top 2 because I think Sertan is the better, probably like pure cover guy.
And I think
he's more refined.
How I feel.
Manny, I'll say this. After this year, after this year,
I mean, J-Rob, you're the corner.
I'm a man-to-man guy.
In my POV, like Sertan's just he's just a technician wizard.
I think Gonzo got it.
The way like how fluent and just agile and flexible Stingley is, it's just kind of like
I'll be honest, as a corner, when I was playing in college and throughout my career, like I was a taller corner, so like I never was gonna have like the hips of like a 5'10" guy.
Yeah.
You know, I relied a lot on my length, and so for me, I personally have always valued, you know, not even just length, but being able to create turnovers. Like PB, like I like picks more than PBUs.
JC Horn, yeah, you like niggas like that.
I love JC. Like JC Horn to me, like I know people won't say this, but I think JC Horn could be up there with the guys we're talking about. I think he's that talented.
I will.
I like
you just got to stay healthy.
Like ironically enough, I know more people will pick Pat Surtain over Sting, but if you said I had to pick between the two, my more speed at corner would be Sting because I think Sting takes the ball away better. Like I think I think his ball skills are better.
You know why though?
He turns into a wide receiver.
I'm gonna tell you why.
And I know sometimes but I know if somebody say they like somebody like that Stephon Gilmore, Darrell Reeves, shut down type. I'm not mad at that. I like that style too. Yeah, but as somebody who also like people like I love Richard Sherman.
I love Champ. Champ was getting picks.
Like he got mad picks. Like that was huge to me. So like what's my guy's name? What's the corner who played for my dog who played for Asante Samuel? Asante Samuel took that fill away. What you mean? Asante Samuel?
He get picks though.
Look at the numbers, bro.
Look, the picks. I'm saying a pick demon, but I don't like that coverage, though. So I'm saying he's a system corner. I don't like that.
I like him a lot, man. Charles Woodson got picked.
But that's a demon.
Man. I think Jimbo
I was a big Cromartie fan, J-Rob. I love Cromartie.
Antonio Cromartie was a dog.
So Cromartie was a pick demon.
Take that ball away, bro. I value that, man, because
2021 JC Jackson.
If you can steal me a possession every game, I can live that you're going to get beat maybe for 20 yards. I could live with it. I could live with some of it. I swear to God.
Right, so look,
I know Gonzo was overhyped when he was a 97 speed on Madden. Like, when is he gonna become Patrick Peterson?
No. He that
speed.
fast. No, that nigga.
He run a 4.3.
Be that fast.
All right, I don't know.
Adonis, who is the most underrated player in the AFC East? Underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is so easy.
Off the dome for me, I'd probably say. Oof. No, I'm trying to.
That boy don't know his teams.
I'll go first again.
No, so if you don't go, I'll go to Manny right now.
I'll go first again.
I'll say Breece Hall right now.
You like
off the top of my head, I'd probably say Breece Hall. I think Breece Hall, like, he showed out last year in a lot of great ways, and I think Breece Hall is like definitely top 10 running back worthy. And I think the more he gets his opportunities, the way he's able to, cut between defenders and make a miss, and his receiving ability is some of the best in the game. And I feel like a lot of people, don't talk to him, don't talk about him as much as he should because one, he's on the Jets, and then I believe like his rookie year he got injured, so it was just like he hasn't had the best amount of support to be able to give him that. But the Jets O-line is getting better, and I think that Breece is just going to continue to explode through that offense. So I think Breece Hall, in my mind, like just thinking off straight, probably Breece Hall. He'd be my pick.
Maddie?
I think it's Craig Woodson. Craig Woodson is a good DB. Well, let me just like make a disclaimer about that. Like, if I'm talking about the most underrated, like I know that maybe not everybody's like that tapped into like that caliber of player, but like a guy like Drake May, AJ Brown, guys who I do think get overhated, still get that praise that make it like, you know, like who's a guy who's like I'm seeing make an impact every single week, and I just don't see anybody talk about it. I think Craig Woodson's really good. He's the DB for the Pats. You know, he recognizes route combinations really well. You know, he was exceptional in zone last year. I was very impressed with like, you know, how much he didn't look lost as a rookie, kind of being thrown into play, the amount of snaps that he did. He's really efficient in pursuing angles. Like I'm a big Craig Woodson guy, me personally. So I just think he should be talked about more.
J-Rob?
I'm gonna say, can I say a rookie?
Go ahead.
Just because they don't, you feel me?
Yeah.
I think Kenyon Sadiq by the end of the season will be
I like that name.
A no-doubter top 7 tight end in the NFL.
I like that name.
I think Kenyon Sadiq has, you know, if we talk about a guy who has every God-given tool you look for at the position in terms of the athleticism, the speed, the strength, the willingness to block. I mean, he's talent-wise, he's the best. Talent-wise, he's the best tight end on our roster, and I definitely feel like, look, he gonna have 900 with like 7 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna go set Kenyon Sadiq. Honorable mention. D'Angelo Pons will be a top 10 nickel by the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
What is it? Underrated?
Yeah, most underrated player.
Donnie, walk with me. Sticking with my lineman series from last week.
Go, yes.
Let's go, Aaron Brewer from the Miami Dolphins. Let's go, Aaron Brewer from the Miami Dolphins. Their center. Now, I understand he just got a contract, so you know what I'm saying. It's a little late, but he did get his 3 years, $52.5 million, I believe it is, 53, 54, something like that. But I think he was second team All Pro or something like that. Donnie, come on, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you know what I'm saying. I think he was the highest graded run blocking center in the league last season, something like that. His tape is phenomenal. Got to get a little bit better in the pass protection. You know what I'm saying? A little bit better in pass protection. But Aaron Brewer is, you know what I'm saying, my underrated pick from the AFC East. Great lineman.
Early.
My boring name. If you know, you know. I think people don't understand how great in a city full of bullshit, he was the one diamond, and I think he's one of the better linebackers in the game. Jordan Brooks. Let me tell you something about that guy. I'm talking about just jumping off the screen every time you watch him. Jumping off the screen. That's the point where it's like, who the fuck is 2-0? This nigga everywhere. Jordan Brooks, great tackler, decent in the pass rush, and actually not a bad defender when covering. My exciting name, y'all gonna put some respect on my murder nigga DJ Moore this shit. Y'all gonna put some respect back on that. Y'all think that bum ass nigga Caleb Williams who only had one eye. He could only see that nigga, that Roma Duzek nigga one eye and wouldn't look at my man way. Now that he's so well, he can be the true number one again. I think we forgot how good he made Fields look. I think he's gonna be back in that top 10 to 15 range. Statistically showing you what he is as number one receiver again with a real fucking quarterback. And I think a lot of us poo-poo DJ Moore like, oh, he was just
why we poo-poo?
He shouldn't have gave up on a lot of plays. But let's understand something. When you watch the film, how many times was you wide the fuck over and didn't get the ball?
Bro.
As a receiver, as a tight end, as a nigga who caught the ball, Trent, if I'm out here getting open and you ain't passing me the
reason
rock,
why I'm not giving that, we got on.
Y'all love Randy Moss. He the king of that shit.
We got on Anthony Richardson. We got on Anthony Richardson for tapping out mid-game.
Yeah.
A nigga tapping out mid-game is basically giving up on a play multiple times like a receiver. Bro,
y'all love Randy Moss. He was the king of that shit.
AJ Brown do that shit too.
Please stop saying that dumb shit, bro. Please stop saying that dumb shit.
Stop saying what dumb shit? Randy Moss to give up on plays?
Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that.
No, Randy Moss to give up on plays.
If Randy Moss is running a dig, he's not going to stop mid-play and cost his team the game. He ain't do that. When he do
that? Nigga, Randy Moss, when he knew he wasn't getting the ball, wouldn't even sell his route.
When did he do that?
Like, what are we talking about right now?
When did he do that?
He used to do it a lot, actually. He did it for the Vikings a lot.
I'm going to say this again. There has not been a time where Randy Moss is running a crosser in a playoff game and stop running his fucking route and cause his team the game. There hasn't been a time where Caleb. There hasn't been a time where Randy Moss or where the fuck his quarterback is scrambling. You know you're supposed to move around him. This nigga walks out of bounds. He walks out of bounds and stops moving.
No,
It looks like
I might have seen Randy Moss walk out of bounds before. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, if you see him walk out of bounds, mid pass play, nigga, you just want to hit on Randy Moss. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. There's a reason why niggas got on DJ Moore ass, bro. He was dropping the pill and he wasn't giving no fucking effort.
He wasn't getting a rock over there, though.
That's an excuse?
Nah, it's not an excuse.
They were spreading that ball around, especially
Like,
with
BK.
You have Coastal Love and Roman Doomsday and DJ Moore. You think DJ Moore can
My nigga, I was the number one over here with Justin Fields. Once Caleb get here, come on.
You were the number one when it was just you. You didn't have.
Right, well, now I'm back somewhere where it's just me.
Yeah. You have two. You had 2 top 10 picks with him.
He is back to where he's just
me. Picks, and you have Luther Burden. Yes, your production's going to drop, gang.
But that pill spreadage should have been, even as my rookie's coming in, my pill spreadage at receiver core, it should have been me first, then you go Roman and the rest of them niggas.
But they got some.
We didn't say some crazy words this episode. Pill spreadage is when Donnie was talking about Malik. He said toolsy. Like, yo, we getting off the wall.
Who you got? Because pill spreadage is a thing. Nigga, spread the pill.
What do you want me to say?
Anyways, BK, who the most underrated player in the AFC?
I'm gonna go over to the Bills, and I'm gonna say Maxwell Harrison. When he had time, when he wasn't injured a couple games,
he's really good.
He had time to show flashes. He had like 2 picks in the year, a couple PBUs. His biggest issue is probably his play strength, staying healthy. He's not the strong corner, misses a couple tackles, but he's a sticky man coverage corner. He could keep a stride with almost any receiver in the league, and he wasn't really lost up there in zone. So I think with a healthy year around him, another year with more reps and more ways to start, I think he's gonna have a really big guy. He's my breakout corner for this year. So,
Donnie.
Was this breakout or underrated?
Nah, most underrated.
Okay. Yo, Kobe, that's actually kind of crazy that you mentioned an AFC East center because I'm going to go with another one. Connor McGovern for Buffalo. I think the center position right now is very similar to tight end. When you look at it, it's everyone looks at the big three. You know, when it comes to tight ends, it's Kittle, McBride, and Bowers. And then center, it's Creed Humphrey, who's going to be, first team, Hall of Fame one day. You got Tyler Linderbaum, and then Aaron Brewer came out in a big way. And then everyone just kind of looks at the rest of the center position, at least on Twitter, like all the film nerds, and they're just like, oh, it's super weak. There's not a lot of good guys. I think Connor McGovern has sneakily been much closer to tier 1 than people want to admit. One of these smoother pass protectors in the NFL. Yes, the run blocking isn't great. He has some hand placement issues. He has the foot speed to keep up with linebackers and go to the second level. But the problem is, I think he just kind of lacks that just like aggressiveness, like just put a guy into the dirt. You know what I mean? But overall, like the pass protection is, I'd argue, as good as anyone not named Creed and Tyler. And
I love Connor McGovern.
Maybe you could argue he's better pass protector than Brewer. But yeah, like I think Connor McGovern's a great player. They had to let David Edwards go. Buffalo did. They just couldn't afford him. And I think they made the right decision paying McGovern over Edwards because I think McGovern is that true presence in the middle that's just been so consistent as a pass protector. So
he's great. I love him. I always pick him up when I do fancy drafts on Madden. I love Connor McGovern.
He was once a Cowboy.
Yeah, there was a time.
You said what, man?
The most underrated player in the AFC East is Devon A-Chain. It's Devon.
That is not a bad.
I don't think people know how. I don't think people know how good he is, bro. With a bottom 10 O-line, bro. I don't think like him as a runner is different.
I heard a nigga call Jamal Charles. Nigga, that ain't underrated. I heard a nigga call Jamal Charles.
No, but I think he's close to the top 5 and he's 10.
Trent, you want to clip?
I could agree with that too.
I think we all agree with that, don't we?
Trent, do you want to
maybe because we're in like the betting in fantasy community, like I don't think he's overrated, but like he may very well be.
I was about to say that too. Like if you play
maybe it's just
like to me, a nigga like Devon A-Chain is more valuable than Derrick Henry. Like no, it might be funny. Like
talking about Yes,
he's more valuable than Derrick Henry.
I don't know. What, yo, bro?
But again, when you have a guy who can not only because this year he showed you the biggest thing about him was
why did this go so left?
the biggest thing about him was because it's what I do, man. The biggest thing about him was between the tackles, we gave him a hard time. He showed that last year. Great elite pass catcher. Can get in the red zone, the goal line, not only with just running the ball back, catching the ball. Like, bro, he's very valuable, bro. Like, he's a nigga that can literally.
He is very valuable. Don't get it twisted. That don't make you more valuable than Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Stop following the ball, nigga.
Trent, you know he'll play
you big bastard.
He had 4 fumbles.
Y'all like a fast power back, apparently.
Those
Nigga,
fumbles
you don't run nobody over.
in the playoffs, though.
Yo, you just
it cost
you gotta pull out anything.
It cost for the Bills. Like,
You gotta pull out anything.
That shit just
Trent, you want to play?
Go ahead, Donnie. That shit just.
I have a question real quick.
He is more valuable.
Why does everyone rank Jahmyr Gibbs at 3, and then the very same people will say Devon Achane is barely top 10? This isn't me saying Gibbs or not Gibbs. This isn't me saying Achane is on that level or better. This is me saying that they have similar play styles. They're similar players. Gibbs is just slightly bigger, slightly faster. The speed's close.
You're not
He's probably
faster
a
than
little
Devon
bit better of a receiving
faster
back.
than Achane,
He probably offers a little bit better pass protection. Guys, Devon Achane put up one of the most statistical impressive seasons with one of the worst O-lines in the league last year at such a high efficient level. I just don't understand how you can say Gibbs is top 3 after Saquon and Bijan, and then go ahead and say Achane is 9. They're basically, like I said, they're very similar in terms of talent and production. The only difference is Gibbs is just slightly better at it a little bit more. Like if you're
one has shown me that he can actually be the number one back. One hasn't.
If you're gonna have Gibbs at 3 like I do,
Who has it?
what do I
Wait,
have?
who has
I have Achane at 6. Like they're not that.
Gibbs
far
literally
apart.
just showed me he could be the best.
They
back
shouldn't
in the
be.
fucking world.
Like if you tell me that there was a
Gibbs ain't showing 350 carries.
if you tell me that there was a 5 spot, if you tell me
he
that
get
there was
350 touches.
If you tell me
go ahead,
there's a
Donnie.
5-spot difference between Achane and Gibbs, I just think you don't.
I mean,
you
I
didn't
got it
watch
at 2 spot
I mean,
difference.
who's your top 10, Donnie? Who's your top 10?
Wait, time out. Is that not the gap though?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, like for the ranking though. You just said Devon Achane is what's name 6
Like 9.
What's name Gibbs 3.
No, some people
9.
I don't have him at who the hell?
No,
has
I was
him?
9.
When Donnie was
Who
saying
has him at
people
9?
have him no, when Donnie was saying people have him at 9, that's what he's saying, the gap, like the fake gap between.
He top 5. That a lot.
Like Trent, what
I
I'm
think-
saying is like if you like because I know people who have this on Twitter and
It's
stuff. There's
debatable.
people who have Gibbs at 3 and then Achane at 9.
It is,
like
though.
to
It
me,
is, though.
that's
Oh, okay.
ridiculous.
Running backs don't
There
do
should
that
not
good,
be
though.
that big of a gap.
He tripping.
Like if
Twitter
you're
is
gonna
like
value Jahmyr Gibbs' playmaking, if you're gonna value Jahmyr Gibbs' ability to make explosive plays at such a high level, Achane should be borderline top 5 for you.
I just don't.
I can understand that.
Even
Running backs are not that like.
I'm just
There's not
starting
that
to
many
get-
running backs are like no. There's not even
Go
running
ahead,
backs.
go ahead.
Like 9.
I'm just because like I'm just
Like,
starting to get
but
around.
I got him
NFL
at
Twitter.
6. I got Gibbs at
'Cause I've
4.
been tweeting a lot. I'm just starting around to get NFL Twitter. I haven't seen one Devon Achane post, so maybe on that.
Well, that's also because no one talks about the Dolphins because the Dolphins are bad.
That's why he underrated, bro. He 9.
Yeah.
I think y'all put y'all. Here's my problem
That's
though.
why I took. That's why I took.
Do we still have Derrick Henry top 2?
You said what?
No.
Do we still have Derrick Henry top 2?
No.
Oh, I see.
Where's Saquon at? Where's
Top
Saquon
5.
at?
He's
I got him
still-
top.
At
I got him
worst,
too.
you can have him
3 or
at 2.
2.
At worst, you.
So
can
we
have
all
him.
got Bijan number 1, right?
No, I have Bijan
No,
too.
I
I
do
have
not.
Bijan
I do
on
not.
I got 261.
Who?
I do not.
Yo, boy.
No, his
Boy, y'all
PR
love
different.
2
His PR different. His PR
Y'all
different.
love 2
His
6,
PR
bro.
different. His PR
God
Saquon,
damn.
first of all,
You can have one down. You can have one
Saquon
down.
Barkley like the best
That's
running
cool.
back.
I got Bijan on one, though.
either. Early, that's
I
why
got
I'm
Bijan.
not gonna lie, y'all niggas have sold me on Bijan. Y'all sold
Me
me.
too. They
You
sold
know
Oh,
I
now
love
we
Bijan.
sold.
That's
Oh,
number
now we
1.
sold you on Bijan. Now we sold you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now we
Hold
sold
on.
you. Yeah, now we
The ain't
sold
never,
you.
the ain't never running back better. I can't even give you Saquon over Taylor right now. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on the light skinned boy, man. Get out of here. You a fan, bro. Like, I don't know. He gave you a hug one time when you was on the field, bro. You love Saquon, like, bro. It's different, bro. You will never not fight for Saquon, bro. Trent, you love Saquon. Trent, you have put Saquon in places that he don't even belong yet. So I know how you feel about him, bro. Can't nobody move him back shit. But Saquon is not a number 1 running back in this league no more to me. Like, that's Bijan's fault.
Of course,
After 1 year, after the nigga just had 2K.
Of course, you're going to say that after he has a down year. I'm not surprised you said that.
Are we
That's
dead
how you-
ass?
Wait.
that's your
I
body.
got him too, though.
Like,
He
that's
had
how
a
you-
2K season with the greatest fucking man. Y'all better stop acting like this nigga put up. All right. Y'all keep bringing 2K. Was that O-line not amazing? Did he not have the best receiving core?
Every running back who run for 2K got an amazing line.
Hold on, wait.
Every running back who run for 2K got a demon online. I don't give a fuck.
Except Derrick Henry.
Don't even worry about it.
Except Derrick Henry.
Hold on, wait.
Yes, Derrick Henry had an elite run offensive line.
It was
Adrian Peterson's wasn't that elite either.
It was fine.
Hold on, wait.
One person. Adrian Peterson.
And we can't name the line OJ Simpson had.
But that's also
You
Adrian.
talking about
You
OJ
can have an
Simpson?
elite O-line and you still be an elite player making those
You
plays
talking about
because
OJ
you made
Simpson
hella
in the
players
70s,
miss
bro.
that.
I'm just saying, nigga. You said every O-line.
What you be saying early?
What
Take
we
that shit
talking
outside.
about?
I'm not hearing that shit.
Nah, I'm just saying OJ didn't have a great O-line. The juice by itself, nigga.
The thing is, we saw Saquon
play.
playing. We saw the plays he was making, getting past the O-line and making it in the open.
Bro, it don't
field.
matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not about to hear niggas talk about OJ Simpson.
Who about? Can we? Okay, so Trent, because Trent, you love skill FC. Who's a better receiving back, Bijan or Saquon?
Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan.
Better vision, Saquon or Bijan?
You said better vision?
Bro, we're talking about like.
I'm talking about two god tier vision running backs.
Literally, bro.
Better in the open field, Bijan or Saquon?
Saquon. But it's both demon like.
Saquon in open field, bro.
Saquon's better than him in open field. But
Come on, bro.
Saquon is a faster back.
Bijan's calling card has always been his receiving ability. And
No, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even like Bijan to begin. Y'all sold me. It's done.
Of course,
they sold me. They sold me, Manny. They sold me.
Yeah, it's because
in a phone. We be getting busy in a phone booth. It be this much
because
space.
y'all two niggas was drastically overhating Bijan, and then when y'all finally realized it, yeah,
I don't like that.
Respectfully, once you told me Saquon's 13th season was better than any Chris McCaffrey season, bro, I'm over Bijan.
I already told you, there's no version of CMC that's better than the P version of Saquon. I already told you that.
All right, bro.
The thing is, though, oh God, you can't debate it. But
mind you, he don't think Pete Saquon is 2024. He think Pete Saquon is his very first season.
I said it's a version of that.
No.
You don't think Pete Saquon's 24?
No, you said like if you talking about
he think Pete is a rookie season.
If it's stats wise, yeah.
And he think rookie season Saquon is better than any season of CMC.
No.
You said what?
No, he just jumped. He just sat over a nigga.
The thing is, though, he
crazy. He just sat over a
that
nigga
shit,
last
though.
year. You
He
tripping
bended
like
that shit.
no, bro.
He already tried that shit before, back in 2021. Nigga, he just cleared the nigga in 2024. But
that's a peak.
Mind you,
you hurdling a nigga, grown man that's back. Like, bro, you gotta try that shit. That shit's crazy.
No. But the thing is, it's the combination.
Hold on, because we gotta keep pushing stuff I want to talk about. Donnie, let's do this. Keep 3 cut 7. So for the clip, we're gonna do a keep 3 cut 7.
3 cut 7 AFC.
How you been, J Bob?
I've been watching this division my whole life.
Keep 3 cut 7 AFC East
my dog
players edition. So and then just for clarifying, it's from 2010 to up, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, everybody.
Keep 3 cut 7 AFC East players from 2010 and up.
These players.
Stop letting Donnie do it. He's nasty.
I got the NFL show TV. I'll be on the
show. Hey, look at Kobe, bro. Kobe just.
He hate him. But Donnie, come on.
Donnie's doing bullshit.
They hate me because they hate me, chat.
Let's go, Donnie. Let's
Donnie's
go.
Alrighty. Also, be nice to Gabe, everyone.
Let's just we can argue after. We can argue a little bit, but like argue after. So
yeah, be nice for Gabe. Alrighty. So keep 3 cut 7 AC East players since 2010. First name up on the list, Matt Milano.
Shout out him. Good player.
Mr. Stay hurt. Get the fuck out of here, please.
I cut.
Boy, never seen a full season of health in my life.
I'm cutting. Manny.
Cut.
J-Rob.
Cut.
Early.
We cutting it. Get this unhealthy ass out of here.
Just for the clip. Kobe.
Cut.
BK.
Shout out to bro.
Consensus cut.
Every time John Shout needs your ass.
Start on Adonis.
No. Alrighty. Next name up on the list. The Miami Miracle legend, Kenyon Drake.
Get this nigga going, bro. What are we doing?
Yo, you know what I'm saying, bro? You be weird, bro. Next, bro.
I randomized this stuff. What do you want me to do?
Consensus cut.
Two nasty names.
Consensus cut.
Kenyon Drake is alrighty. Next name up on the list, Jamal Adams.
No, fuck out of here too. Nigga had like one good season, boy. He became a linebacker.
Hold on.
One is crazy. One is crazy.
Okay, just for the clip. Adonis, keep it good.
I'm definitely cutting Jamal Adams.
Made a nigga linebacker.
Maddie.
He was the best at it though.
I'm a cut.
It's
It's the LSU in you, I know. But
BK.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep Jamal Adams a dog.
Kobe.
Keeping Jamal.
Kobe.
Hold on, what is it?
You said cut?
3 cuts.
We cut this shit, man. Fucking
J-Rob.
It hurt me, but I gotta cut him.
Consensus.
J-Rob, no, if you a DB, they put your linebacker, nigga. They
chill.
Yeah,
Hold on.
he's the
This
best
ain't
safety in the
Seattle.
league,
This
though.
ain't Seattle. Jamal was the best safety in the league.
Yeah, this ain't blitz.
Seattle.
Jamal was not
This-
fair
this
player.
is
He
like
went from
that.
LSU to the Jets. Like that's poetry.
Hey, it was him. It was him and Durham. But hey,
What you
what's
think
next
Nick
with that?
Imawari
Right,
played?
he was.
You think he just played safety?
No, you're right.
Nick Imawari, a linebacker.
They
that
they
just
do it
happened
with
to be
with a Hamilton and they do it with Derwin James now.
Donnie, come on.
Yo, J-Rob. I was watching Nick Imawari the other day, bro.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
He's
ridiculous.
gonna be.
I ain't gonna lie to Trent.
If
I
he
know
stays
that
healthy, in his
it's
career,
over.
there's no way he's not.
Trent, I
gonna
just want
be
you to know,
all
like, I
over.
think Kyle Hamilton right now is the best safety in
The
the world.
best.
But I want you to know Nick Imawari can be the best defensive player in the world.
Oh, what?
That's his talent.
I don't think that's
Is that crazy?
It's not. I don't
If you
think that's
watch
crazy.
football and you watch tape, I'm gonna tell you right now, Nick
That
Imawari,
nigga's recognition ability, bro?
I am
He
sorry
played
to
for
go on this
Seattle,
tangent.
He's the
But
biggest
Nick Imawari is the only player in the NFL right now. Is that if you tell me what position he plays, I'm putting
You
a
don't
question
know.
mark. I don't have an answer
He's
because he
everywhere.
could do everything out there.
He's like what they tried to do with
He is
Jaleel
the
Peppers.
definition of what people want to say about that star fifth DB, that nickel dime position. Nick Imawari is what coaches wish all DBs could do. For example, you can get him closer to the box because he will make tackles. You can rush him off the edge. You can put him into coverage. If all fails, you can send him deep over top into a cover 2 situation. You can line him up on a tight end. You can probably line him up on a receiver.
Realistically, he's like what they tried to do, what they did with Honey Badger LSU, bro. He's everywhere. He's literally
All right, so
everywhere.
look,
He could be the best defensive player on the
So we're
planet.
cutting Jamal, right?
Yeah, we cutting Jamal. Next
Get him
name.
out of here.
Alrighty. Next name up on the list is Xavier Howard.
No,
That's what
God, name a good name.
That 2020 season was beastie. No cap.
It's early. It's randomized.
That was a real
Ask me-
beastie
y'all-
season.
Y'all gonna ask me why I'm keeping Ryan Tannehill at number 9, and I'm gonna look at y'all, and it's gonna be Donnie's fault.
Hey,
Another nigga that had 19 babies in 1 year.
He ain't better than Jamal, so I'm cutting him.
yeah, I'm cutting. I'm
Yeah, if I'm cutting
Manny.
Jamal, I'm definitely cutting Xavier Howard.
Manny, you cutting?
Definitely.
J-Rob, cut.
Yes, I'm cutting him.
Early.
Cutting.
Kobe.
Yo, you give me a beast.
Yo, consensus cut. Consensus cut.
Alrighty,
Give me one good name. Come on, please.
Howard.
It's
Alrighty.
Cut on Adonis.
Alrighty. Next name up on the list, Adonis. Julian Edelman.
Oh my God.
This is an AFC East player though.
Y'all gonna hate me.
I'm not
We
gonna
cut
lie.
Jamal Adams. If you're doing it at their best, we're cutting Julian Edelman.
Yeah, facts. Yo, we riding for the last 3. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we basically at this point.
I mean, yeah. I mean, playoff.
He ain't named a nigga worth a damn for real.
We couldn't.
Boy,
Maddie.
Now all pro Matt Milano ain't worth a damn.
Maddie.
That's
worth a damn.
Edelman's my favorite receiver ever, but we gotta cut him.
Damn, ever?
BK.
Patriot fan.
Mind you, this from 2010 to
Patriot
now.
fan.
This from 2010 to now, right, Maddie? I mean, right, Donnie?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are so many. You talking about Matt Milano, bro? Stop it, bro. Stop it.
BK, you cutting?
I guess we cut.
Kobe.
Just give me Ryan Tannehill at some point, bro. Mark Sanchez will work at this point. I don't know.
Mark
I don't-
Sanchez.
Nah, that's demon
I
though.
would keep Mark Sanchez. Chill.
Early.
Yo,
No, I'm not keeping
That's 2 AFC championship.
Yo,
leaders.
another consensus cut. Come on,
Give me
Donnie.
Gronk, man. Fuck.
Donnie.
yo,
Niggas
Kobe
is
is so
drunk.
disappointed in me, bro.
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie down. This is dead ass worse than last week, bro. This shit is ass.
Bro,
Yeah,
what
this
do
is
you want me to do?
This shit's ass. Nah, this is dead ass worse than last week. Like, I can't. Now I look bad for arguing this shit when you're making this shit look 30 times worse. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Bro,
Give
I
you a hard time,
randomized
Donnie.
it. What do you want me
Week
to do?
in and week out, Donnie proves my point, bro.
This is
Like,
why I get stopped in
Yeah,
the
y'all
gym
are
about
sad,
your
man.
shit, Donnie. This is
Yeah,
why.
this is sad.
Donnie,
This
who the
is
next
sad,
name,
Chad.
bro?
Chad, they blame me
That nigga early
because
go to
they
the
get it
gym.
wrong. It's like I'm that one teacher in high school
Hilarious.
that actually does my job, but they still complain
You
about
see
me.
these shoulders,
It's
nigga.
sad, bro. Alrighty.
Don't
Don't
get
worry
fired,
about
though.
it.
Next name up, I still get fired. Next name up on the list is Trey White.
I'm not gonna lie.
Keep him. Keep him.
Davius White. Now again, that was a corner at one point in time.
Shout out, Cuzzo. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping.
Davius White was. I'll go to Davius White.
I'll keep the best version of Tre'Davious White.
I'll tell you, he could have had a great career. He tore his ACL.
Yeah. For like 2 or 3 seasons, he was
still good though.
I'm the top 5 corner damn near.
So I'm keeping.
I would have kept him if he was like at the start of the list too.
Adonis keeping
the best version.
I don't think he's better than Jamal Adams, and we cut him. So
that's exactly where I'm going.
I do. No, I do.
I mean, at this point, like what's done is done. I'm gonna stick to what we did, and I'm gonna cut Tre'Davious White.
He gave me more than Jamal.
I'm cutting Tre'Davious White.
Kobe, you keeping a cutting?
Let's cut him. Let's just see what happens.
Early, you keeping a cutting?
Yeah, I want to keep him. I'll get nasty now.
You keeping? J-Rob, you keeping a cutting?
I'm gonna keep him.
Manny, you cap?
I'm keeping.
And I'm keeping too. Y'all niggas.
Jamal Adams.
Wait. He's cut.
How?
No, he's not.
How?
That's a tie.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It was five against.
Did Maddie? Hold on. Oh,
Adonis kept. Adonis kept.
My bad.
The haircut threw you off. That's all. Let me stop.
This is so sad.
You sweat bacon grease.
So we're keeping Trey White, right? We're keeping Trey White.
Whoa, don't laugh at that 98 joke.
How many names? How many names we got left?
After Trey White, we have 4.
Okay.
Alrighty. Next name up on the list.
Exactly, Sprite. Now Trent don't want to
gamble.
It's whoa. I don't want to gamble. We didn't even have one keep yet. Y'all niggas are trolling.
Yeah, you tripping. We good. We got 4 names left. We gotta keep 2 out of the 4.
Next name on the list, arguably a GOAT, Matthew Slater.
Hey, shout out special teams, boy.
Oh my God, what am I doing with him?
Residual value, guys. Come on.
Shout out special teams.
Shout out to Matthew Slater. Legend.
The best special team.
We gotta cut him.
That shit dumb. He called it. He's stupid. He turned the coin. He's an idiot.
Yo, I'm cutting.
He cost the Patriots a game versus the Jets.
Manny,
I'm cutting.
J-Rod.
You want to keep him Adonis? You want to keep Matthew Slater Adonis?
Yo, Kobe, you cutting?
Trent, watch out, bro.
Consensus cut.
All right, so we got to keep 2 out of the last 3.
Cutting Matthew Slater. So there's 3 names left, so you have 1 cut left.
All right.
Next name up on the list is Brandon Marshall.
I'm keeping.
Oh, yeah. I wish you niggas would play with me today. I wish niggas would play with me today with
Dolphins and
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because
Dolphins and Jets.
Wait. Yo, you're being a bot.
Wasn't he on the Dolphins?
No.
The reason,
Donnie, next name, nigga.
The reason why I said wait, I'm thinking of B. Marsh's best years. He still had great years on the Dolphins and on the Jets. So,
No,
we know, nigga. The nigga you be hating on. Yeah, we know.
Oh yeah, because you said he better than Julio. It's not my fault. You a bot.
I ain't say he was better than Julio. I said he was closer to Julio than you think, but that's whatever.
Anyway. Keep.
Nah, he was a monster for the Jets.
Manny, cut a keep.
The monster for everybody played for.
I'm keeping B. Marsh.
Donnie, consensus keep.
Consensus keep. Yeah, we doing
it. Okay.
Consensus keep.
The names you named. You said Matthew Slater, nigga.
We gotta pick 1 out of the 2.
Marshall. Alrighty. Next name up on the list is Dion Dawkins.
Cut. We might as well keep the next one.
Roll the dice.
This is the 9th name, right?
Yep. 1 name.
Yeah, roll the dice. Roll the dice. Come on.
Yo, consensus cut. Roll the dice.
I'm with Adonis on this one finally. Roll the dice.
Alrighty. So we're cutting him?
Yes.
Come on.
Alrighty. Cutting Dion Dawkins. Alrighty. 1 name left. So I'll fly through real quick. We decided to cut Matt Milano, Kenyon Drake, Jamal Adams, Xavier Howard, Julian Edelman, Matthew Slater, Dion Dawkins. We kept Trey White, Brandon Marshall. You guys did good. The last name's Gronk.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
That's good.
Yo, Kobe, what is going on, bro?
He got excited.
What is going on?
He frozen.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, that nigga frozen, bro.
What?
Bro,
He wasn't frozen?
Bro, no, he's not. He's not frozen.
I didn't think it was.
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga did the American challenge to a T. That nigga shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
He definitely got
Bro,
Kobe, you guys got it right, and you're still mad at me?
He won
No, Donnie,
Ryan Tannehill, man.
Come on.
No, I'm just over Donnie's keep 3 cut 7s, dog.
I seen a
he keep randomizing these.
I seen a spider in Kobe background. That's why I knew he wasn't
I'm not even gonna say nothing because they did a
across
movie.
TV.
Yo, I'm not even gonna say nothing. They did a movie just yesterday. And he had
Spider went across the
6 Bow Wow movies in
TV.
there.
It was a spider went across the TV in the background.
Early. They did it so early. I'm not even gonna say they did a keep 3
J-Rock,
cut 7 yesterday, right on their channel for movies. He had about 6 Bow Wow movies in there. No.
Who you talking about?
Bro,
Kobe.
Look, Kobe.
Kobe, you don't get the fuck out.
Look, shout out GRG. Make sure y'all sub to Kobe Pod and with Brian and P on it. We did a keep 3 cut 7 movies yesterday. I think the first 2 names.
I gotta pull up on y'all.
Wait. What in general movies or what was the genre?
2000s movies.
This nigga made a bunch of Bow Wow movies.
The first 2 names he said. Hey, Manny can merch it. The first 2 names I already know what type of Bob this shit on. This is straight 2000s BT movies. Every movie. I'm talking about. Think of every Bow Wow movie. In there? No, just think of every Bow Wow movie. Roll bounce.
Hold on. I'm about to tell him the list. All right. First name on the list, Soul Plane. Second, Lottery Ticket. Third, Like Mike.
Bow Wow.
Fourth, Hardball. Fifth, You Got Served.
Bow Wow was on the soundtrack of Hardball.
These niggas must have had Y2K posters. They definitely kept You Got Served. I'm not sure why.
Fire.
Johnson Family
Vacation.
Vacation.
Out of them names, nigga, You Got Served a classic.
Bow Wow's in that movie too.
Johnson Family
Vacation. Bow Wow definitely part of that movie. It's their habitat. You can't drown no alligator. It's their habitat.
Keep going.
Friday After Next, Roll Bounce, Stump the Yard, and ATL.
Stomp the Yard. Roll Bounce, Stomp the Yard. Hey, did y'all hold up? Did y'all keep Friday After Next?
No, that's the worst. That's the worst one.
That's the worst one.
That's the worst one.
I disagree.
That's the worst one.
Are y'all fucking minds?
No,
next Friday is consistently the worst one.
No, it's not.
Next Friday?
Friday after next gave us Cat Williams. What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro?
Hey, look.
What are y'all talking about, bro?
Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Look,
Trent, he's bugging. Manny,
tripping.
Look, early. The next time we do this shit, we can have a conversation on Kobe.
Got Band-Aid cutting off circulation to his brain.
They was crazy though. It was crazy. Yo, Donnie.
Bro, you talking about me?
Hey, hold on. Donnie, stop being a bot, nigga. Hey, sometimes you need this shit, bro. Sometimes you need this.
J-Rob, you think Friday Next is the worst one?
Heck no.
I'm about to say, what this nigga's talking about?
Yeah, I disagree heavily.
So many classics on that shit. Top 5 security in the world, Craig. It's so many classics on that show.
Look. That is worth crashing about. That is
what you talking about.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Early.
Boo, nigga, boo.
Early. And this is the problem. They got on me about it, right? Why you didn't put the original on there? What was the list? After the 2000s, the original came out in 95. Next Friday came out in 2000. Yep. Friday After Next was 2002. I couldn't put Friday in there.
Donut shop. You were eating. I was getting beating, buddy. Where are you, buddy?
All right, hold on. We can.
They're all great.
What? Hey, y'all niggas playing right now? Hey, Daddy, how I look? Like a damn crazy. It's so many quotes.
Yo, why nigga said Johnny shut up
with the black friend?
You better pay your rent today or somebody solid getting tossed tonight.
We're rocking with
you like it your son.
Anyways, to get back to
man. You look like a Mississippi pit, bitch, but I have my sweet potatoes.
Nigga said Johnny shut up.
Anyway, y'all crazy. There's so many quotables.
Anyways. J-Rob, I'm gonna start with you.
Where was your antennas?
Hold on. Start with you, J-Rob. What do you think is the biggest storyline heading into this division and for the season?
This division?
What do you think is the biggest storyline heading into the season?
I think it could be two. It could be two. Mm-hmm. Drake May, was it a fluke? Is this really who you are? I think that's one. And then two, I think the next headline is Joe Brady and the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. That's the next story. Like, are you going to get over the hump and win a Super Bowl? I feel like this is, if I'm being honest, I feel like this is the last year of the Josh Allen benefit of the doubt PR train.
Yeah, please.
I feel like after his performance against the Broncos, which was abysmal, I truly feel like if they fall short or they don't have a good season, I do think Josh Allen will be under a bigger microscope, especially with McDermott being sent away, with them just kind of just elevating Joe Brady. I think there's actually a lot more pressure on the Bills this year than I think there's actually I would go off the limb and say there's not a quarterback in football with more pressure than Josh Allen. I don't even think it's close.
Manny, biggest storyline.
Biggest storyline. How quick till Aaron Glenn get fired?
Oh my God, that's fucked up.
Chill out,
that's so fucked up. We don't even have enough black coaches in the league. Damn,
this is the storyline because I want it to be good, but it's the problem.
Man. We want him to be good.
We already know how this is gonna go. He got a 4-game leash, and at the end of the day,
I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna give us 6. You
get a 4-game leash. You know, for defense, we couldn't even get a turnover last year.
I agree.
Like this is, you got 4 games.
I think he'll get at least 6 to 8, bro. He was a Jet, bro. I think I don't want to say that, bro.
Is that or I'll give you the flip side. They break the 16-year drought, and they haven't made the playoffs in the longest time in American sport history.
That'll be
so
amazing.
Maybe that could be. They are the only team to not make the playoffs out of every major 4 sports longest. They have the longest.
We are in the longest drought right now.
So maybe they could snap it. One or the other.
I think a fun storyline. Everyone's going to talk about one for this season. And I know it's kind of the point of this, but I want to have a little fun. I want to focus on one that could be potentially for next season. And I was thinking about it the other day. I think the Jets' future is so bright. If they can hit on those first round picks, because my God, did they have a lot of them. You had 3 last year, and now you're going to have 3 next year. And, you know, you guys already know all the draft stuff I do. I do a lot of scouting. And also, I want to shout out my stuff. I'm posting positional rankings on my TikTok. Please go give it a watch. That'd be awesome. I put in a lot of hours for a film. John already knows this. We've talked about before. Yep. Next year's draft is so top-heavy. I mean, there's blue-chip players everywhere, from Jeremiah Smith to Leonard Moore, David Stone, Dylan Stewart could take leaps. Arch Manning's a guy who could take a leap. There's talent everywhere.
Absolutely.
There are guys who can go high in this draft who are blue chip talents. And I think the Jets are in a really good spot because I don't think the Jets are going to be very good this year. I have them getting the 3rd pick of the draft. But what I do know is that if they are in that range to get a quarterback, that's huge. And on top of that, what if the Colts disappoint? We talked about the AFC South not long ago. I think the Colts are going to be bad. I think there's a chance that they could earn a top 8 pick. What if that pick becomes Leonard Moore? What if that pick becomes a breakout Elias Robinson? What if their other first-round pick? What if
that's what I said like 2 days ago. I'm
telling you. Because he having a bad season.
Next year's D tackle class is amazing. I have 2 first-round grades on guys, but there could be 5 who go in the first round. The Jets need a D tackle. What if they go get a Will Eccles? Or what if they go get like a Mon Moten or a Justin Scott or something from Miami? There's guys everywhere. And if the Jets can hit on these picks, and I want to give the Jets credit because they've done a good job drafting recently. Ahmad Membu was the hit of all hits. He was the best rookie tackle by, I don't want to say a good amount because Kelvin Banks is good too, but he was the best. He's going to be a franchise right tackle.
They don't hit too great on the offensive
If you
weapons.
can go into next year's draft with high picks, get a Dante Moore or maybe a quarterback that breaks out. Go get a guy like that. Go get a blue chip caliber corner. Go get a top end D tackle.
I do.
The Jets O-line's already good. The receiver core, they've amped it up. They got it. Kenyon Sadiq. If you can get the correct coaching staff and if you can draft well, the Jets' future is bright. So I think that's the storyline for me. And also, shout out Aaron Glenn. I don't think he makes it to Halloween. So, yeah.
Early.
First and foremost, a couple things I want to get clear. I understand what Breece Hall, but we know what Garrett Wilson was. Like J. Ross said, they don't hit on quarterbacks, but I think that defensively, y'all have done a great job of picking some of the better players. Like defensively, dog, y'all always do great defensively. I'm just talking offensively, it's not the same. But I think I piggyback a little bit off J. Rob. I do believe that my nephew's 12 years old, and I told my cousin over there, I was like, I'm gonna look at my nephew 10 years from now, and I'm gonna tell him that this nigga Josh Allen let Sam Darnold win a Super Bowl. And when he supposed to win that Super Bowl, like that is a thing for me. Like we gonna look 10 years now and be like, damn, dog, you really let Sam Darnold win that Super Bowl that year. That was your year. But I think the biggest storyline that I'm gonna be watching is what AJ Brown does for the Patriots, and I can't wait till y'all see how much he saved that bitch ass nigga Jalen Hurts over there. I can't wait till y'all see it. I can't wait. I can't wait till y'all realize how much he saved. AJ Brown, I want AJ Brown. I know he flipping that bum ass nigga. Only thing the nigga that shine is his Yuri. I can't wait till y'all see how important that nigga was. I can't wait till y'all see how important that nigga was when he has to. Because again, I don't think I understand what Smitty. Again, Smitty is gonna be great, but I think y'all understand that how easy receivers like AJ Brown make it for niggas like Jalen Hurts. Well, I don't have to do too much. I can make your bad passes look good at times. I can give you a quick slant to the house. Devontae Adams is a more technical receiver, so you got Devontae Smith. Sorry, you got to put that motherfucker there for him, and I think he will do that at times. But it won't be the same way AJ Brown helped him out. I cannot wait to see how Drake May elevates this nigga even more. Y'all thought 1496 was good? We'll try 1650. I can't wait. Y'all gonna be looking. It's gonna be who's better than who or who helped who out. I cook better than you. You don't. So yeah, I'm fucking with that.
What about the passes he was dropping in the playoffs? Who fault was that?
You said who?
Who?
Would you say it again?
We're in an owl, nigga. You
heard that one more time?
Who's dropping them passes in the playoffs?
AJ Brown did that on purpose so he could get out of there.
Who was getting saved? Who was getting saved
on purpose?
When you was having piss poor games, who was getting saved by Saquon Barkley against the Rams?
And in the Super Bowl, who was playing the best?
And then
okay, they do it every time. Every time you bring that nigga's name up,
like 4 different niggas could have won Super Bowl MVP on the defense.
Yo, I'm stepping AJ dropped them balls because he ain't like Jalen Hurts. I feel like he just did that shit on purpose.
I'm stepping. We forget the first 2 seasons of Jalen Hurts. We didn't know what that nigga was going to be. AJ Brown saved that nigga life, dog.
Yo, at the end of the day, y'all always gonna hate on Jalen Hurts because it don't fit y'all aesthetic, but that boy wins games. And he does put up numbers.
I mean, I would hope
I can win games with a fucking demon team too, J. Rob. You could play quarterback for the Eagles.
Bro, y'all allow mediocrity and give mediocrity chance after chance after chance, bro.
So we don't think Jalen Hurts is mediocrity.
How has he been mediocre?
Nah, he's not mediocre.
We give Joe Burrow the benefit of the doubt, right? Leave. We give Joe Burrow the benefit of the doubt.
I pray to God Burrow.
Wait. If Joe Burrow played in 2024, it would be
hold on.
He hasn't been to the playoffs.
Hold on. Let J-Rob finish. J-Rob, please go ahead.
You want a clip? Go ahead.
J-Rob, say what you say.
All I'm saying is y'all literally simp for mediocrity and pick and choose. I think the conversations around quarterbacks is so inconsistent across the board. We just watched executives put out a top 10. It's a bunch of guys on that list who have not done anything to garner their rankings except for potential. Joe Burrow still gets the most merit from 2022 than any quarterback I've ever seen. I'm not saying Joe Burrow isn't all world. I don't think he doesn't have all world potential or anything like that, but he has not been to the playoffs. You're going to say, oh, well, look at his team. You can argue that he got his 2 wide receivers. We act like we don't understand salary cap. We act like we don't understand franchise quarterback influence. We have Justin Herbert, who has been mediocre in the playoffs year in, year out. But because he's 6'5", mobile, the prototypical idea of what a prospect was, he gets
this what I like.
He gets the benefit of the doubt. Jordan Love, because he throws pretty and he's the disciple of Aaron Rodgers, he gets the benefit of the doubt. There is a lot of mediocrity that goes on in the NFL, but because we are so glued into potential, does he throw the prettiest? Does he have these intangibles? These guys get thrust into the top. There is no world where Dak Prescott, who puts up numbers after year after year after year, but does not get the benefit of the doubt of guys like Trevor Lawrence, like Jordan Love. Are you kidding me? Everybody can go out and see the regression of CJ Stroud loud and clear. But then we go out and we watch Justin Herbert do the same thing year in and year out, and we find every loophole of why it'll take time. Jordan Love can be inconsistent. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Trevor Lawrence finally decides to play somewhat glowingly of a number 1 pick in the NFL, and then all of a sudden, everybody is back on the bandwagon after all the mediocrity. And then we all coming out here having all these conversations about Jalen Hurts, who at least, despite that he doesn't fit your aesthetic, has not lived in the same levels of mediocrity as some of these guys who have just gotten the benefit of the doubt.
Every nigga you name will be better on the team. Every nigga you name will be better than him and they play for the Eagles. Every nigga you name will win and is better than him and they play for the Eagles. Every nigga
J-Rod, I got StreamYard too. Go ahead and get that man his round of applause. I know you got the clapping.
that
joint on
nigga's
StreamYard, bro.
Hold on.
They got sound marks on.
Y'all think he? Y'all ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all think he cooked?
No, hold on. Hold on. When it came to Justin Herbert, I can't even argue with that, right? So
no, because I don't care. That's fine.
No, here's the thing though. My problem is he almost had me. He fucked up at the end. Jalen Hurts has never had that series of mediocrity. Hello? Are we so good right now?
You know, we bugging there.
Have we missed the last 4 years of his career? What am I missing?
Elite all of 2024. He was 18-5.
What am I missing?
Was he not mid last?
Hold on, Adonis. Hold on. Has Jalen Hurts in a postseason or high stakes game ever put out a performance similar to anything that Justin Herbert has put out there?
The Rams game? Did we remember the Rams game?
No. There's no Justin
Adonis
Herbert.
Anywhere to the standard of what Justin Herbert is playing.
That was bad. That was so bad. What I'm saying is about when it comes to the mediocrity. Justin Herbert can miss the playoffs, brother. And nobody will criticize him for it. They will look at his coaches and the things around him because he needs more pieces. Jalen Hurts could never live down missing a playoff series because everybody's already set of negativity that they have over him. They're just gonna dump it back on him in those moments. Because he has all the pieces, my nigga. He got all the pieces.
I ain't gonna lie. If you miss the playoffs with that team, you just ass.
J-Rob, let me respond though. So like J-Rob, the same reason why we are talking about these players, right, is the teams around them, right? You would agree Jalen Hurts has everything, and I do mean everything he needs to succeed, correct?
You think he had everything he needed last season?
No. I'm asking you. Hold on. I'm talking about the last. Hold on. I'm talking about like because you were brought up the last 4 years. The last 4 years, he's had a top O-line, he's had top receivers, he's had top tight ends, he's had top running backs, right? So in these last 4 years, he's had those pieces, right? So the same argument that you're using for him, you can use against him in the same breath. So when you're talking about analyzing quarterbacks and you're talking about, oh, Justin Herbert hasn't performed as great as Jalen Hurts, or Jalen Hurts hasn't performed as mediocre as, vice versa. Well, if you are going to note the situation in a positive way, it has to go the same way when we look at Justin Herbert's situation. When Justin Herbert's situation is nowhere near in the glimpse of Jalen Hurts, that has to matter for something.
So this is my whole thing about football. You're saying that everything that Jalen Hurts has had around him has been optimal. You think the whole thing has been optimal over these last 4 years?
In comparison, for the people that we're talking about, for Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert, yes.
So compared to Jordan Love, it's
the best situation. My thing is when we speak about Herbert.
This is where I gotta ask questions now because we'll go down a bigger slippery slope if we do this, guys. Okay. Then we could go to other quarterbacks. We go to one who we think is the best. If we're going to talk about structures, I seen him win a
Super Bowl with me.
You can talk about Matthew Stafford, who's structured
a Super Bowl with me at receiver.
I don't want to, because there's holes in. I think there's been holes with the Eagles as well. I don't think for a lot of y'all think the moment Jalen Hurts walked into the Eagles, for the moment,
that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm speaking in the consensus fashion because it's going to just get me to my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Jalen Hurts, there's been ideas that he has had an ideal situation. The O-line, the running backs, the wide receivers, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I've watched Jalen Hurts from the moment he's taken that job on to this point, and I know that's not true. Now, ideally, the year that they won it all, I'll agree. That team, Jalen Hurts, drive the ship. But I will argue, I will not sit here and act like every year that Eagles team, that secondary has always been great. Because if we're being honest, it hasn't always been great. If we're being real, Jalen Hurts has had a new signal caller every year of his career. We making faces like that don't matter. It's easy. And going through his new system is easy. You guys have never been through an install. The fact that he's played under that condition, it does matter. That does say something about him.
But,
it does.
But when his own people come out and say he the reason why they get out of there, that's a problem because they want to dim it down for him because he can't do a certain shit. They can't do what they want to do because he can't do it. That's already came out.
My thing is you can
Jalen Hurts got to ship up out of offense. Come here, you can't do
man.
this.
I don't think that's.
They can't think
what about the
him.
other quarterbacks? What about the other quarterbacks? What can they do? What have they done?
Everything.
Again,
okay. You can give Justin Herbert
analyzing quarterback. Hold on. So go ahead, Donnie. Go ahead, bro.
Herbert, I'm not the ride. I don't.
J-Rob, I actually, from your POV, because we've had these conversations countless times.
I think all these players are decent, by the way. I think the way that
here's the main thing. Also, Josh, that's also true. I was going to say that, but you said it first. This is what I'll say, J-Rob. I think you said something right there, and I think that's the whole point of all this. I think what you're trying to focus on right now is like these guys, Jalen Hurts has achieved levels of feats, not as a player, but from a team and also a statistical perspective, no matter what he's had around him, that some people haven't done yet. But there's also another point that you said that I disagree with. When you said there are things that other quarterbacks can do that Jalen Hurts can't. And I think football, at the end of the day, from the quarterback position, can be that simple. There are things that guys like Drake May, Matthew Stafford, Jordan Love can do on the field that Jalen Hurts cannot do. Jalen Hurts may have that team success, and that does matter. That does matter a lot. Winning championships, that's the ultimate goal of football. You want to win championships.
But it don't make you better than people.
There are things on the field that those guys can do that Jalen Hurts simply can't. And I think at the end of the day, that's why we prop up some of these guys. That's why we prop up the Herbert.
But when you have the luxury,
let me get my point off, and then I'll let you go. Like Herbert can do Herbert, Stafford, Love, guys like that. They can do things on the football field that not a lot of guys can do. They can make throws at a high level that not a lot of people can do. That's why I was talking to Jan about it. Like Jan thinks Allen is the locked-in QB2 in the NFL, and it's because he can make throws that literally no one else in the league can make. And I think it just depends on what you value. If you value the team's success, that's all you. You can have Jalen Hurts obviously ranked higher than most. But at the end of the day, there are things Jalen Hurts cannot do on a football field that others can.
Listen, I think if the conversation is when you say other things, I think the conversation is just arm talent because it's not the athlete on the field. It is the arm talent compared to other players. I think that's for sure. I mean, if you want to talk about maybe pocket presence or being able to see the field, we could have that conversation.
Yep.
But I think most of the time it has to do with
I'm
talent.
next to that, Manny.
But this is what I am going to say, and this is what I really feel about a lot of these quarterbacks. Again, the reason why I always bring up Jalen Hurts is because I just think Jalen Hurts has to be near perfect to get the benefit of doubt. I think a lot of these other guys, it's brother Adonis. If we're starting to sit here acting like no matter what he's done, he has not been criticized, I think we're not being honest. Like he has been criticized regardless if he's been successful or not. I think these other players in the list, I think these other players on these lists that we talk about, they do not have to always have success. I don't that they can still elevate. If they never do it, then what are we talking about?
I don't agree with I don't agree with the statement that Jalen Hurts has to play at this all-time great level.
That's the exact opposite.
I don't agree with that at all because Jalen Hurts, when we look at him play 2022, a lot of people say he outdueled Mahomes and he should have won MVP or whatever the case may be during that season.
Did that not happen? That happened.
No. I'm saying I'm talking like you said the consensus. I'm just bringing up the arguments and the statements that were being made that year, right? Next year, following year, they won 11-6. Jalen Hurts did not play his best football through that entire season. Mm-hmm. Was he terrible? No, but compared to the way he was playing in 2022, there was a clear drop off. So 2024 comes back around. You admitted that was the peak of their optimal team at every single level, both 100%. Sides of the ball. So from the sample size that we have, there is not a true consensus that Jalen Hurts throughout his entire career, at least for 3 years straight, is a consistent top-tier quarterback in all phases that he needs to be to prove that.
And then here lies my question, Adonis. If he's not, how are the other guys?
So, go ahead, early. Go ahead, early.
My problem is when we speak about mediocrity.
Y'all are not answering my question still. If based off because the year you're talking about after Adonis, we can both agree that year after the team wasn't as good after they went to the Super Bowl as a whole, correct? The roster as a whole. We would agree it wasn't as good. We'd also agree because this is my favorite year that he's talking about, Trent. Because I argue this year all the time. That backstretch of that year when they went to the playoffs, I'd argue down the stretch of those games, Jalen Hurts was the Eagles' best player at a time during that stretch.
You know, there's like 10-1.
They went down that stretch the year after they went to the Super Bowl. They didn't make it the year after. The team was clearly worse. Their franchise quarterback, through that late stretch of the season to get them to the playoffs, he was the best Eagle on the football field.
No. The late stretch is actually what he fell off in the late stretch. That 10-1 was when he was actually better.
The player that he is. What?
The 10-1 was when he was actually better, but even then he made mistakes that would put them in harm's way, and he would get them out of harm's way. So again, he would make mistakes early in the game, and then again he would be clutching the fourth quarter. My problem is it's the exact opposite for me. The reason why we get Jalen Hurts so much right is because you actually don't have to play perfect to win, but a lot of the other guys do. So you can go 13 for 20 and 120 yards versus the Rams, but then Saquon can save your ass and give you 26 carries for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. Other guys don't have that benefit where I can game manage and we can still win. My defense can give me a stop. My running back can give me a big run. Other guys have to be damn near perfect. He is actually a nigga who has everything we don't have to be perfect. It promises that with this, right? The example, right? If we both get away, and say me and J. Rob are leaving the same place, and we both go to Trey House, right? J. Rob leaves an hour before me, and I still get there before him. I'm gonna look at you like, my nigga, how you couldn't get here? You left an hour before me. You had everything set up for you. So when he don't win, we give him a hard time because, my nigga, you have everything great around you. How are you not winning? Other guys have a defense ain't good, or they might have a receiver called Lamar Jackson. They have problems. When you have a structure where you're getting everything, the O-line is good, D-line is good, the linebackers are good, the DBs are good, of course you're supposed to win. So even in that 2024 season, if that's the height of your, I won a fucking Super Bowl that year, my nigga, I could put so many guys in the same place who win that same Super Bowl. But can I put you and with the Bengals and win? Can I put you over here and win? Can I put you in Buffalo and win? Can I put you in Baltimore and win? No. But the other niggas, I can argue, I can put them in your spot and they'll win. That's our problem.
The thing is, I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I don't agree with that is because you don't know that. And the reason why I can't get behind that take is because if I'm being honest, there's only 3 elevators at the quarterback position in the league right now. There's only 3 guys in the NFL, in the National Football League right now that I think are legitimate elevators, where like the holes of their team, really when it comes to these 3 quarterbacks, I, without a shadow of a doubt, would feel confident that they're going to fill the gaps. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Patrick Mahomes.
So you think Matthew Stafford is the same guy over there for the 2014 season?
If you put Matthew Stafford, if you gave Matthew Stafford a below,
Joe Burrow, Lamar team, he would have
I'm going to say Matthew Stafford because when I was working for SI covering the Rams had one of the worst offensive lines in the league, and they went to the NFC Championship. So,
do we think Joe Burrow again? Do we think if we put Joe Burrow on that team? In 2024, you giving me, even with the play calling, okay, I understand, but you're giving me Saquon, you're giving me that O-line, that D-line, you're giving me the receivers. Like, you don't think Joe Burrow can win?
Joe Burrow.
I'm a Joe Burrow guy, bro. I rock with Joe Burrow. Listen, I still advocate every day, Adonis. I'm trying to steal him from you. I want the Jets to leverage all that.
Absolutely, they don't deserve it. Y'all deserve
your quarterback. I
know we don't.
Y'all deserve
I'm telling you, I'm with you with this Joe Burrow. I like Joe Burrow. I really do.
Y'all got a bad bitch. Y'all don't take on no dates. Y'all don't buy no flowers. Y'all don't take on no trips. Y'all don't see like y'all got a bad bitch. Y'all don't even fill a gas tank up.
You bugging? They got him sexy Dexy now. You tripping? They got
last points. We can get back on this before you have
many. Nigga,
my bad.
It took them 6 years.
They got sexy with him though. They got a little sexy Dexy.
No. It took us 6 years, and this is one of the biggest off seasons in defensive history for our team. It took them 6 years for this.
Crazy this year.
No, they're gonna go fat. I got him in the ball.
Took them 6 years.
In the
I think
ball.
Joe Burrow at his best, Donnie. Adonis, when I was talking about elevator, I think Joe Burrow, when he is healthy, he's also an elevator. But he's just not healthy. But I do think at his best, he's an elevator as well.
He third. I'm about second.
He third. But to go back to what we were talking about before we head out, we got 2 more things to talk about. Jared, I'm gonna start off with you. Do like little team previews, you know, this shit. Jared, what are the Bills' biggest strength and biggest concern?
I think their biggest strength is their quarterback. I mean, he's one of the most dynamic players in the world. I think their biggest weakness this year is I'm just really interested to see what their secondary looks like this year.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I like Maxwell Harrison. I like that. They got what's that white boy at safety? I think he's pretty damn
Cole
good.
Bishop.
Cole Bishop. I like him too.
They got rid of Rap, didn't they? Rap, right?
I don't know if he's still there. But
I like they still got Christian Bifford, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I think their secondary is my biggest question mark, but I do like the potential of the secondary.
Yeah.
Hello.
What happened?
Volley BK. Yo, appreciate you the 5 said BK has nowhere to talk about Lamar when a few weeks ago he was flip-flopping on the QB peak list about him. Shut the fuck up.
He called you bacteria?
That shit's over.
Nigga ain't never called me bacteria. He called you nigga
Yeah, let me read the rest of these super chats, bro. Hold on.
I ain't never heard the nigga get called bacteria.
Let me read the rest of these super chats, bro. Hold on. Appreciate you.
Nigga bacteria.
Appreciate you, Ninja, for the $2. He said underrated Marcus Jones, overrated.
You bacteria, nigga.
Wait, Garrett, Wilson is over.
Oh my God, bacteria.
Nigga sent $5.
Appreciate you Playboy for the gym.
You know how dirty bacteria
He
is?
was saying earlier, he was saying flow state.
You know how dirty
Hey,
bacteria is?
hey, J-Rob, wash your hands when you get Adonis, nigga.
Yeah, man, this is hilarious, bro. Let me read. Yo, BK, bro, this is the second time, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, BK.
Man, you got a new haircut, niggas still calling you
dead
bacteria.
sending money for this shit. Like, bro,
I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
this nigga could have just sent in the
Yo,
check.
that's
It
a
would have been
fact,
fine.
bro.
He
He
wanted
could've
that
said
shit to be
that
seen.
Adonis.
Let me read the rest. He said,
I'd rather be Bird King than bacteria.
Malik, appreciate you $2. He said, Burrow always hurt. LOL. Go Jalen Hurts. He said, Justin, appreciate you for the 5. He said, I swear Hurts don't have the ability to make throws. His biggest issue is processing. Niggas talking like he Brock Purdy or something, or he got two arms.
Stop talking about Brock Purdy like, man. Y'all man,
All
listen.
right, so come on.
Everything y'all hate about Jalen Hurts, y'all sure do love about Brock.
Yeah, J-Rob been saying that's just 2023. That's just hilarious.
Brock Purdy better improvise it than
So look,
BK.
Donnie, what are the Bills' biggest strength, and biggest concern?
BK, it was funny.
Their strength is that they have a tier 1 quarterback, and as long as you have one of those, and I agree with J-Rob, like it's those 3. It's Allen, it's Mahomes, and Lamar. Those are game changers that have shown can elevate basically any situation to top 5 status. The biggest weakness for me is the run defense. I mean, their linebacker room last year was bad, and it's been bad since Matt Milano dealt with all those injuries. And they just haven't really found a true replacement.
Has Ed Oliver been hurt the last 2 seasons, I feel like, too?
Yeah, I mean, they're always hurt, and even when they're healthy, they're not particularly great. I think he could get better with some nice breakouts on the D-line. Because at least the thing about Buffalo is, like, at least they're trying with these defensive linemen. You know, they brought in TJ Sanders, Deion Walker, their second-round pick, their really high second-round pick, TJ Parker. So, like, at least they're trying with their D-line, but linebackers, they're not even attempting it. They just know that they're bad and they're cool with it. So I don't know. So that's my answer.
All right, J-Rob.
Actually, I was just dapping the chat.
Oh, okay. No, nigga, that's just not here.
Early?
They can't get rid of
Hilarious. One more time. What's the question?
Bills, because we're gonna do it for each team before we do standing predictions. The Bills' biggest strength and their biggest concern.
Their biggest strength, I think, is, of course, I think that the combination running game between James Cook and Josh Allen is their biggest strength. I think their biggest concern is The Patriots, honestly. Respectfully, I think their biggest concern is the Patriots. I think in that division, Miami ain't on shit, Jets ain't on shit. No disrespect to the Jets and the Miami fans, but when you look at that division, I think by getting AJ Brown, the Patriots have shown you, hey, look, we're gonna fix what was probably the worst thing that we had last year. The defense is still there, Gonzo's still there, so I think that their biggest concern will be the Patriots, man, because I think that's the team that's in their way in that division that can beat them out, same way they did before.
Kobe?
Their biggest strength is their biggest concern. It's their quarterback and play calling, bro. The reason it's their biggest concern is because at some point the pressure just continues to build and mount. And are you going to be able to overcome that? And I don't know if they are.
Many?
Yeah. I was gonna kind of say what Kobe said. I think the biggest strength is their run game. Then they go like that shit dominant. Their biggest concern is Josh Allen, bro. No cap. Just because I don't think it gets to a point where like history just repeats itself with the same people, and
he'll get that shit up.
You're not gonna get it. If he didn't get it done last year, like, I don't think he's gonna get it done. Like I'm being so for like I don't know if he'll ever get it done. Like
he will get that shit up, bro. I promise you, bro. That game, bro. You had every chance to beat the Broncos, bro.
He'll really like Josh Allen get puppy dog eyes. Like he turned into a deer headlight sometimes. Like it's bad. Like his lows are bad in the playoffs. Like
he get the hive sometimes in the clutch moments. Sometimes like
it's like like when he play like in certain moments, you're like Josh Allen gonna throw a pick. Like he gonna fumble.
He trying to be super.
I'm not gonna
lie.
That game against the Broncos, Manny. Like no disrespect to Josh Allen, I really think he's a star, but like
the fuck was he doing?
That was abysmal, bro. Like
what the fuck was he doing?
Yeah, like
he's trying to.
That reminded me of rookie year Josh Allen.
The answer to that question is he's trying too hard to be Superman.
Yeah, literally.
Like we know,
but he didn't. My thing is that he didn't even. It's almost like if you ever seen Talladega Nights, it's almost like Ricky Bobby father. Like every time they would have a good moment, it's like I can't be. This is too good going on. I gotta fuck it up. I watched them do it in closing games. The game where they lost against the Chiefs, I think a year or two ago. Dog, you would try. I remember like he had 2 or 3 plays in a row. Where it was like, you want to turn the ball over, don't you? You are trying to turn the ball over. You got the fumble, got it back. You almost threw a pick. It was like you want to give the game to Patrick Mahomes. He do that shit, bro. Where he'll lock up and like you want to fuck the game up, bro. Just play your game, and he'll start doing some other shit when you like, dog, you want to lose? Like, what are you doing? Calm down.
That's the problem with having those.
Weird.
That's the problem with having those aliens at quarterback. Sometimes is like they're great, they're awesome, but every now and then they'll try to make a play because they think they can make every player on the planet, but then they mess up. So.
Josh will have a game set in the motion, and he will tweak out, bro. When you be like, bro, just chill, bro.
Y'all ever seen the 30 for 30 about the Buffalo Bills, the four falls of Buffalo or something like that?
Yeah,
this is the same. It's the same story.
But I ain't even gonna lie, like Josh Allen, bro. Like I would like. You know how the Patriots came back? Like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, if he'd have one of them games one time. Like, I would be surprised. Like, he gives shit up so bad. Like, it's bad.
Bro, ridiculous,
Allen always has a game or two a year where he's abysmal. It happens every year.
J-Rob, you ever be in the car with a nigga, the police get behind you, and he start tweaking out, and you like, bro, just chill, bro. Just chill, bro. Like, stop panic, bro. We gonna show the ID and get out of here, bro. He be panicking.
No, he panicked when they even get behind you. The lights don't even turn on.
Hey, BK.
Yo, Justin, you good, bro?
Yeah, I agree with everyone. I think their biggest strength is Josh Allen. The biggest concern, I did agree with J-Rob. It would be the secondary, even though I'm optimistic about Maxwell Harrison. But the biggest concern is Josh Allen when you get into a high leverage moment at this point. Like you said, him becoming Superman, him not taking the wide open play to try to make splash plays. It's become to the point where if last year wasn't his year, I don't really see, especially I don't think this is a championship roster. So I don't see I don't see what year like he can get this done and it'd just be a failure overall. So I think their biggest concern is Josh Allen.
The Bengals got better and Bo Nix got Jalen Waddle, man. This is gonna be hard for you, big dog.
Maddie?
Their biggest strength is clearly I'm not gonna say their receiving weapons because it's fine, but their biggest strength is clearly their run game. What they have going with Allen, Cook, their O-line, and Joe Brady. Like it doesn't get that much better than that. Their biggest weakness, I'm going to like kind of co-sign what all of y'all have said about the defense, but I'm just going to like twist it a little bit. Their biggest question or weakness could be the way that they operate. They have the rookie defensive coordinator, Jim Leonard, coming in, and I think he's going to run a lot different of a defense from what McDermott was running. McDermott would usually just have a four-man rush. Jim Leonard, he comes from Wisconsin. Like he blitzes. He's probably going to blitz a lot, and I expect the Bills to do that. And I'm just going to be interested to see with the personnel that they have. Like they brought in Bradley Chubb. I don't think Joey Bosa's there anymore.
It would be like Landon Jackson.
Landon Jackson, Greg Rousseau. They brought in T.J. Parker, guys like that.
Yeah. I'm just going to be interested to see how that defense operates.
Adonis?
I agree. I think the run game is, a strength of like a combination of Josh Allen and the offensive line, and how they're able to scheme those guys to create holes for James Cook, and James Cook's ability to cut from nothing to something is hella good. I think the thing is with Josh Allen and like his quarterback through playoffs is like his stats are amazing, but like obviously we seen this last playoff run, it wasn't pretty. I think for the most part though, I think it's his play calling though as well, because like in 2024 in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs, like those calls that they were making, they didn't run the ball one time on that final drive, and they had plenty of time. They had control, they had timeouts, they had everything, and James Cook was eating the defense alive, but yet they called 3 straight pass plays, and then they called another pass play, obviously for 4th down, and that pretty much was the Dalton Kincaid crazy catch that he almost made, right? So it's like, but we've also seen that come up in moments when they've been in leads before. Whatever they need to do to find out like what their like cohesive like scheme needs to go in to get them in a rhythm in the 4th quarter, they got to figure that out to be able to finish those games in the playoffs. Because not only does it make Josh obviously try to play Superman, and that's why I think that goes into that. So it's like it's multiple things, but I think it starts like in clutch moments when it comes to the play calls that they try to make. So
all right, Adonis, back on you. Patriots' biggest strength and concern.
Biggest strength, definitely that Drake May and AJ Brown connection. I'm with early, bro. I can definitely see AJ Brown getting like 1,600 yards, bro. Like it's very much possible. Like that.
Crown me.
It's genuinely crazy to think about what they were able to do as an offense last year with the pieces, and that running game is also just going to get better, just like the Bills. That double head with Stevenson and Henderson, that's going to get better. And then when you add the play action ability that they're going to add that they didn't have much last year, I think the Patriots are like one of the like least fewest teams like being able to use play action. And I think that was due to the fact of like their threats as wide receivers. So when you add AJ Brown and a weapon like that, that's
and Dobbs, we forget Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs, exactly. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to be their biggest strength is their offense. Biggest concern, honestly, I think it's just, are they going to be able to survive the Super Bowl fatigue as a team? I think that's obviously a big concern because a lot of teams get that. I think injuries is also another one when it comes to their O-line. Will Campbell, promising talent, but like, will he be able to keep healthy and try to like reform from like some of that playoff performance that he gave? It wasn't the best, but can he come back and actually help out his team in the moments that he needs to? So I think injuries on the O-line is probably my biggest concern for them.
Maddie?
Our biggest strength is definitely the Drake May, AJ Brown connection that we got. I mean, we're probably going to be putting AJ Brown in a lot more motion than he was in Philadelphia. I mean, you wonder why he's getting upset when Kevin Patullo is just telling you beat man, beat man, beat man, beat man, beat man. Like it's like eventually, like you're just going to get fed up with that. It's just the way it is. So having a rejuvenated AJ Brown in a new situation, plus we have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, Drake May. Coming off of a MVP caliber season where he was one vote away from winning it, then that's hands down our biggest strength. Our biggest weakness is by far our pass rush. Our pass rush is not good. We have good defensive tackles. We have Milton Williams. We have Christian Barmore. Cool. We also have Harold Landry, who's they just announced today was on the physically unable to perform list, and he was not good last year. We lost Caleb Von Chason, who was a good piece. We just don't have a pass rush, like straight up. We just don't.
From the edge rushers.
What you say?
From the edge rushers, you don't. The interior, you do.
Yeah. For the interior, we do. For the edge rushers, we let me rephrase that. We do not have a guy who could set the edge. We just don't.
Yes.
Like we just drafted Gabe Jacobs from Illinois. Maybe he could be good, but right now we just don't have that.
BK.
Their biggest strength is going to be their offense. Apart from like what Adonis said, that offense is going to be really good with AJ Brown and Drake May. Their biggest concern to me is Drake May in high leverage situations, because I do believe the Patriots are going to be a playoff team again. And we just got done with a playoff run where in each 3 of the playoff games, Drake May, besides the Chargers game, he was the worst QB. No, in every playoff game, Drake May should have been the worst quarterback playing, but it was convenient that every team he played against, their QB was somehow worse than him. And they were still able to make it as far as they did. They're going to be right back in the playoffs, and I don't trust Drake May in high-level situation time. I've seen it, and I think that's their biggest concern. Other than that, the pass rush is probably second to me.
Manny?
Biggest concern? No, the biggest thing for the Patriots, their weapons on offense is their receivers. Their best thing. They got Romeo Doubs and AJ Brown. They're going to be all right. And their biggest concern, I'd probably say their O-line, maybe. You know, we'll see how Will Campbell does when he gets better. You know, I've seen Drake May get sacked a lot in the playoffs. So we'll see how they hold up. I don't know who they signed. If they signed people, I don't know. But yeah.
Kobe.
I'm gonna stick with my answer from last time. Their biggest, what is the actual wording of the question? I'm sorry.
It's the biggest strength and biggest concern.
Their biggest strength is, like everybody said, is Drake May and AJ Brown. Their biggest concern is also Drake May and AJ Brown. Maddie, I believe that you're right, that they're going to put AJ in a lot of motion and try to do a lot of different things with him. Only problem is AJ Brown doesn't have a Smitty on the other side. There's no Smitty on the other side in New England. And so I believe that with that, AJ Brown is going to get a lot of eyes and a lot of attention from opposing defenses. And that's fine and all, because I think AJ Brown can beat any of those. AJ Brown can beat double teams. He can beat man. He can beat anything.
That's gonna be all right though. And Booty,
he gonna be all right, but he gonna be all right, but it ain't Smitty. It ain't Smitty. That's all I'm saying. The only problem with that is when AJ Brown is catching double teams and a lot of attention and stuff like that. You ever watch a quarterback and be like, this quarterback is almost too smart for his own good. Drake May doesn't put the ball in harm's way. And I think sometimes when you have an AJ Brown like guy on your team, sometimes you gotta put the ball in harm's way just because it's like, bro, like that's AJ Brown over there. It's not 50-50. No ball that you throw to AJ Brown is ever going to be 50-50. It's going to be 70-30 in 70-30 in AJ Brown's favor. Drake May is almost too smart for his own good in that sense that I don't know that he's going to give AJ Brown all of the chances that he deserves and all of the chances that AJ Brown wants. And that might turn into a problem after a while. After a while, Drake May's too smart for his own good may turn into his biggest downfall, if you will. And so keeping AJ Brown happy is going to be a you know what I'm saying, a issue in my opinion.
Early.
Biggest strength is not only the offensive weapons that they acquired in the offseason with Drake May, but also them having such a poor division. Like it's no struggle over there for real. Like that's their strength in their division is like, again, only thing you're worried about is Buffalo, but I think the Patriots are a better team than Buffalo. So I think they kind of cakewalk over there, especially with the weapons they picked up. Their biggest concerns is that freaky ass coach they got over there, man. Come on, man. We just went to the Super Bowl last year. Relax, man. Get out of trouble, man. You out there, being with the floozy and stuff, man. That's probably a big concern because I all jokes aside,
2019 early. That's nothing new for him.
And all jokes aside, if anything happens to where they lose that structure of Mike Vrabel, that shit we saw how bad it was with Jared Mayo. It's like, dog, chill out, man. We need you for the long run. We don't need no investigations or we don't need no distractions coming off a Super Bowl. Like, literally, dog, that is the biggest concern. You stay out of trouble, so we don't have to answer questions that's unnecessary during football season.
Donnie?
Strength and concern for the Pats, right?
Yeah.
Biggest strength is obviously going to be the connection between Drake May and AJ Brown. Everyone's already touched on that, so I'll leave it as it is. And Maddie already touched on the edge rushers. I don't really know what other position you could really point at least on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, their edge room is just that bad, so I'll just keep it short and simple and say the edge room.
J-Rob?
The biggest concern, I think their biggest strength is Vrabel's a great coach. I think he knows what he's doing in that regard, and so I'll give him that credit. I think they have a good guy at the top of the helm. I think my biggest concern is, and what I really think is that I'm not a believer in this Patriots thing. I think they're a one-hit wonder. I think they're a one-hit wonder. I think they're going to have a legitimate reality check this year. I think there will be best case scenario in the wild card. I don't think they're going to win the division. I don't even think they'll be a top 5 team in the AFC. So,
damn,
we're going to really see what happens. But I'm not fully invested on the Patriots. So it's not even on some like. When you look at the season candidly, like no bias aside, like I just can't.
The nigga said J-Rob a Jets fan. That's funny.
That means you don't have to be moved by me, bro. I don't care, but hey, I don't believe in the Pack.
They could have jet lag though. I'm with you on that though, J-Rob.
I don't believe in the Pack. They got to show me. If they show me twice, then I'm wrong. But
so then
I'm just not.
Same thing happened to the Texans. They was great that one year. They had CJ Stroud MVP kickoff the next year.
Their quarterback played against a real defense and just got lucky that the other quarterback decided I'm going to play worse than you.
Oh my God, boy, CJ Stroud, boy.
Like there's some games like I think somebody has said it that like I forgot who said it up here, but conveniently they won some games because the other guy throwing the football was worse.
Literally.
Okay.
I mean,
I watched Drake May throw dots in my face. I'm not stamping that shit.
I'll be real. Like that Texan game was not.
He tried to get that Broncos game up too. You lucky about next
bucket. I went to that Bucks game. Drake May was throwing dots in my face.
Drake May's good. I never said he was whack.
Bucks have one of the worst fucking pass defense in the league.
Hold on. In that Texan game, like he had a handful of drives where he was dotting one of the best defenses, arguably the best defense in the league up, like genuinely. Now, was it consistently throughout the game? No, but it shows like flashes for the future for him if he can put those type of drives together.
But Adonis, you got to put that shit in fries.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I'm not, bro. He's showing more text than flash, bro.
I watched that same game as you, bro. Don't do that,
brother.
They were literally just not trying to lose.
I said, put those type of drives together for the future because, like we said, he's a very intelligent. He's a very good quarterback already, and he has a bright future and a long future ahead of him. I'm saying if you could take sample sizes of those drives and be able to maximize stuff like that and take what is good from that, you get way better going into the future. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say
good. He was getting sacks in the playoffs all the time.
So Drake May, I just want to say Drake May gets a pass for going crazy against the 27th best pass defense in the league, but
exactly.
Will we come bring up the playoffs? The whole playoff run.
Nigga was J-Rob was terrified versus Seahawks, bro. I'm terrified. Terrified versus the Broncos. Terrified. Literally, dog. If the quarterback of the Broncos was so fucking terrible, dog, they win that game.
Niggas won by 3 points against Jared.
I feel like that doesn't get that energy. It doesn't.
Bro, his Drake May energy was never shown throughout the whole when we were talking about it.
I'm not gonna lie, let's say because Jaden Daniels' season was phenomenal. When he was playing with the ass teams majority of the season, we weren't saying that a nigga was wilding. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's because I don't think there was a conversation that he was a consensus top 5 guy.
Yeah, or
what you mean? What you mean though?
Like I think.
Wait, I'm confused.
Nah, people were stamping JD.
Niggas were giving Jaden Daniels the CJ Stroud just like that. Because literally, we were saying C.J. Stroud had the best rookie quarterback.
C.J. Stroud is the reason why.
But Drake May was almost the MVP though.
But Jaden Daniels came in and had a better season than C.J. Stroud. He was.
But there were people, you know what's so probably there were people who said again, like me, like Bama, who watched the games and said, even when we was in week 13, hey man, I don't know about Drake May. When y'all, because a lot of y'all I be changing our tune. A lot of y'all with Drake May. Hold on. And we were saying like, he ain't really play nobody. And then when we got to the playoffs, a lot of y'all was like, man, he was Mickey. Yeah, he was Mickey.
JD was playing bum ass defenses the whole season. We were glazing it. That's my thing. Now,
what do you mean by bum ass defenses the whole season?
The Commander's schedule for Donnie can literally attest to because he was literally a main component of saying this. The Commander's schedule that 17 game season, that shit was ass. But Jaden Daniels was
my nigga. But for Drake May, his division alone was terrible.
It was the 30th ranked.
J-Rob, I just want to say, I ain't never heard you lie like that before. I ain't never heard you tell a lie quite like the one you just told before.
No, that Jaden Daniels.
No, JD5 was in.
They was stamping.
He was top 7. They had top 7.
Yeah, same shit. Same shit.
Mind you, mind you, no. Mind you, and it really took off.
He the best quarterback in the NFC.
Hold on, no. Not only that, no. They had hold on. They deadass said Jaden Daniels was going to walk down the Eagles in that championship game. They really thought.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If they ain't fumble 5 times,
he
definitely could have.
I'm saying that was the talk
against the Eagles.
We had 2 quarterbacks come in, play phenomenal. They tail off in their second year. Now Drake May, it kind of flipped. It went back.
It was bad. It was good.
But with that being said, again, the same. When you see a movie before, I saw the movie twice. So this time around, I'm not gonna be.
You're not going.
He was so bad. Like he was so bad in the playoffs. He was so bad in the playoffs.
I get you on that. JD didn't go from here to the playoffs. That motherfucker went from here to the best quarterback in the playoffs out of all quarterbacks.
I just hope
that shit wasn't even Trent Dilfer last year, dog. It was so bad in the playoffs.
I just hope that they give J-Rob the smoke that they gave me when I said JD was the most overrated player in the league. I hope they give JD that same or J-Rob that same smoke that they gave me about Drake.
We'll never do that. JD's a black man.
I never said. You're
right. You're right. Niggas was going. Niggas. Hey, early.
I ain't lie. That moment. We gonna get back. We gonna get back to that moment where like I was dropping the clip.
I don't think JD's overrated.
Yo, they were on Kobe ass so bad, boy.
No. They were sending death threats about that.
But you know why? Because Kobe's a Cowboys fan, so you know how that goes.
Hey, but let me read this last super chat. And then we can get to the standings. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry. Respect to the Jets, many issues because we got to do, but y'all niggas gonna be ass. It's fine, which is no problem. Y'all gonna be.
But we're not gonna be ass though.
The Dolphins gonna be dirt too. I mean, y'all gonna be 6.
Oh, you're right. Y'all gonna be
5-6 wins.
No,
let me read this. This is the direct quote to BK. He said because talking about Lamar, said because you called him not a legendary player when you first got on the pod, and then called him an elite QB on the peak list. He said just stay consistent.
Hey, Lamar not legendary. Gotta be.
I said
BK. How do you feel about that?
BK, you said Lamar not legendary?
Yes, he said that when his first episode on the pod. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. The reason Trent brought him was because I literally
it was the first video I literally seen the BK. It was right.
I will never forget it. I said, Trent, who is this new nigga on the pod, bro? This nigga said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was scrolling on TikTok and I seen this nigga giving crazy hate to Lamar Jackson, and I had to bring him on here.
Nigga said, hey, nigga said, can't find Mookie.
I stamp it
He'll
do.
Can't find Mookie. He'll do.
Yo, anyways,
but am I wrong?
It's great. You talking to a nigga that, and this is I'm talking about that nigga that top box in the middle. If Lamar Jackson wins the Super Bowl, you better move out the way for that nigga, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He's gonna be on.
You want to know crazy? You want to know crazy? If he never won a Super Bowl, give me the big screen.
It's gonna be even worse for niggas.
No. I got one better and more recent for all of y'all. If Lamar Jackson hit year 10 without a Super Bowl,
Kobe.
Then he can hold. Because if he hit year 10 without Super Bowl, he can beat John Elway, nigga. Because some of your favorites didn't sniff once, and they was damn.
Yo. We already hold on. Whoa. We already cooked swipe about this. Don't compare greatness to John Elway, my nigga. Chill out.
Stop. Y'all,
Chill
y'all
out.
Elway was great.
All I'm saying is the way y'all work,
He hit year
as long
10.
a nigga can get one in his
But look,
last
though.
year, as long as he got one, y'all put him up there.
But look,
So,
let's fake rapid fire.
Yeah, because Stafford didn't get one until he was.
J. Rob, I'm gonna start off with you.
Mhm.
Standing predictions for this season.
I'm taking the Bills to win the division.
Mhm.
The Jets coming in second.
Mhm.
Pats coming in third.
Oh, he said
Dolphins. You're not. You're done.
Chad, don't
Geno
Chad,
Smith is
don't
third this year.
Chad, do not get on Gerald talking about, oh, he had the Jets second division. J. Rob do this every year. It's his favorite team.
Fact.
He
That's
doesn't.
actually a fact.
There hasn't been
I
a
do
time.
Hey,
where
Rob,
J-
hold up. Hey, Trent, remember the first year they got Aaron Rodgers? Remember?
Hey, just hey, I was right there with him. I was right there with him. I was right there with him. I was right there with him.
You couldn't tell a Jet fan nothing when they got
Hey, I was.
They was so hurt that nigga got hurt the first
Talk about
game.
that, bro. Please,
was
don't
so
talk
hurt.
about that, bro. Please,
Donnie,
bro.
That nigga got hurt the first game.
Donnie, standing prediction.
Survive me.
That Conor McGregor outdid him though.
Nigga was 3 drives in.
Nah, he
Conor
was
McGregor
so
was
hurt.
great.
He came out with the flag.
Talk about that to this day,
I
man.
can't believe
Yo,
he tore
I
his
ain't gonna
Achilles
lie
that
to you.
first. That was
Oh my
crazy.
God, that shit
Maddie,
was hilarious.
Maddie,
Dog, we
Maddie.
went into that off
Came
season.
out with one kick. It was over.
Maddie,
Yo,
what made
But
it
you
worse?
keep saying right. Third play of the game, nigga. Achilles out of there.
Maddie, what made it worse is because Conor McGregor did it to himself. What the fuck was that leap he did?
That was the biggest
Donnie,
horror moment
Donnie.
New York has seen in
I'm still
years.
Donnie, hold on a minute. Donnie, standing predictions.
Nigga, the whole New York was quiet.
Donnie, standing predictions.
And they still won the game.
Jet fans in New York than Giants fans. I'm stamping that shit.
Last place, I have the Dolphins going 3-14. Legitimately one of the worst rosters I've seen in a while.
Nice.
Offensive line is terrible.
Quarterback is terrible.
Worst receiver core I've ever seen. DBs are pathetically bad.
I've seen the Cardinals.
They have unreal linebackers, though. I'll give them that. Their linebacking core is fantastic.
Absolutely.
That's about it, though. So yeah, they're going to be fighting for a top pick. They will not be drafting a quarterback. They will be drafting Jeremiah Smith. Jets up next at 4-13. I have them projecting getting the third pick of the draft. I think their roster is
They might get
better
both
than
in
this.
that draft, my boy.
I think their roster is better than this. It's just the problem is like when you have it's kind of similar to Arizona, except their schedule's a little bit lighter. Like I think both their rosters are not that bad, but you have an awful coach, you have no type of answer at quarterback, and your defensive talent overall, I just have questions about. The Jets are not.
How's Aaron Glenn an awful coach after one season?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What do you say, J-Rob?
How is Aaron Glenn an awful coach after one season?
Because he coached DBs and we get no picks.
Not. He just has a lot of questions.
Come on, man.
J-Rob, I was never even a big fan of
That's
Aaron
the
Glenn when he
truth,
was
bro.
at
You get
Detroit,
no picks
so
in
I
the
don't know.
season. That's embarrassing.
So Donnie, let me ask you something, Donnie. If Archie Manning has a Mendoza like season where he gets a Heisman, you think and the Dolphins have a top 3 pick, you think Malik Willis will have a starting job next year?
Monday.
Arch Manning, Heisman.
Question: do they get the number
BK,
one
you
pick?
didn't think Mendoza would get a Heisman neither, my nigga. No one did.
Nigga,
So.
and I damn sure don't think Archie getting a Heisman. So yeah.
I ain't okay. It ain't
He
that far off.
definitely got to win the Heisman.
I don't think that shit.
Anyway,
What'd you say? What'd you say,
No
Trent?
chance to win the
I said
Heisman.
Arch definitely has a shot at winning Heisman.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't know what
hold
BK
on,
talking
time
about.
out. BK, he
Shut
has
up,
no
bacteria.
shot of
No.
winning Heisman. BK, he has no shot of winning Heisman.
I don't think he win it. Like,
No, you said no shot. Stand on your twin. You said no shot.
No, finish here. He has no shot. The nigga, no shot.
Oh my god.
Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
That shit is
Stand
so.
on it.
It's low-key so set up for him to get this shit. It's crazy.
Hey,
It's
what?
set up
Hold
for him.
on. Like
Randall,
what
I'm just
saying.
gonna finish my prediction. I
Take
don't
that
even know.
shit outside, nigga.
I don't even know what the hell.
Anyways, early.
No, hold on. Let me.
We got to
finish
put some
real
hand
quick.
sanitizer on that.
I don't even. I
I
don't even know what to say about that.
Johnny, Johnny.
Okay, so Patriots
tell me
10-7, having them getting the 7 seed, and then I think the Bills are going to win the division. 13-4, I have them fighting for the 1 seed.
Yo,
you glazed Josh Allen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, 13-4. That's fucking crazy.
Early, what's your standings? You don't gotta do records.
I'm going for sure. I'm gonna go. I think this Patriots have the best overall team, so I'll go Pats, Bills. I'll go Jets, and then I'll go Dolphins. I think their records will probably be similar, but yeah, I'm Jets. Jets and Dolphins. 34, and then I go, like I say, I go Pats and Bills, man. I just think that Pats team just has a more complete team. If Josh Allen has a crazy season, then yeah, they can always, have the best record. But I think just the better team is going to be the Pats. Better structure and everything is just the Pats. So they should go number 1.
Kobe.
Give me the Bills winning the division. Pats are number 2, Jets number 3, Dolphins number 4. Bills gonna win the division, then they gonna fold again in the playoffs. It's all good.
Hold this state, man. If Archie Manning be a good quarterback and he changes shit around for his career, BK, you're gonna be a fan, bro.
Manning.
I just honestly, can I just say one thing about Arch Manning? I think in his class that he's coming out in right now, I think if you get past the loss in his pedigree, there are definitely a bunch of quarterbacks in this class who are, I think, just as interesting as Arch Manning in this class.
Thank you, J-Rob.
Dante Moore, for sure.
I think if we keep acting like there isn't because his last name is Manning, a team is going to lose their GM.
It's okay. You did that with a certain receiver, but we ain't gonna talk about it. But what I was gonna say,
does that have to do with an entire class of quarterbacks?
It don't matter.
No, he's basically saying you did the same thing with
yapping, bro.
He basically saying you did the same thing with Marv. That's what
Listen, J-Rob, but that makes it more better for me. Because even if Dante Moore has a great season, they're going to take Dante Moore over Malik Willis. My whole point is Malik, just saying for a fact Malik Willis will be a starter next year.
Marvin Harrison was
Arch Manning. I was about to say, it made sense. Marvin Harrison was definitely a generational talent at the time.
He was.
Manning.
At the time.
He was his dad and he was 6'4". Come on, bro. He was his dad and he was 6'4", bro.
What's your standing?
He was his father in 6'4".
Okay, I'm gonna get nasty. I'm gonna put the Pats 1, put the Jets 2, and I'm gonna put the Bills 3.
Okay.
Because
the Dolphins last, even though you from Miami, nasty nigga.
No, I'm not from Orlando, but nah, definitely, yeah. I'm gonna put the Dolphins last, yeah, for sure.
Y'all know it's not happening. Y'all just
that shit is so nasty.
Bro, it just gotta happen. It's been 16 years. It just gotta break one time.
Why can't it happen?
Well, put some money up there.
Why can't you know what? Sure, Josh Allen gets a season.
All right, how about this? Early, I bet you 100 cash, 100 USD.
Cool with me.
200 USD.
Cool with me. Jets go number 2 in the division.
Y'all stepping it?
That Geno Smith
throws 30 touchdowns.
Those for 3,300 plus passing yards.
That ain't nothing. That ain't.
Let me up the ante.
Up the ante, nigga.
If you got Garrett Wilson, you better.
Up the ante. He'll have more passing yards this year than Josh Allen.
Than Josh Allen?
He could. He could.
But I like that bet though. I like that. What DJ Moore there?
Is that crazy?
We can put you on that. We can put you on that. So lock it in.
I think we'll have a better season.
No. You know what have more passing yards than Josh Allen?
Yes.
It's gonna be some game where they'll run the ball so good. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm running the ball.
Hey, BK. Predictions.
Jets are gonna be down. Geno throwing 40 times a game. Yeah, for us.
BK, your predictions.
Pats, Bills, Jets, Patriots. Pats, Bills, Patriots.
Hey, J-Rob, just make sure.
When
Geno do get hurt, bet off, right?
Of that shit.
Bet off.
Okay.
Injuries, bet off.
Let's just pick the Jets.
This shit gonna be all by week 9.
I think the Jets gonna be better when niggas think though.
I got Pats winning the division.
We think they're gonna win no games, so they win 2 games, it'll be better.
No, they're gonna win 7.
I got the Pats winning the division. I got Bills probably coming up a couple games like short behind them in the division. I don't know exactly because I've looked at their schedules and it's hard to tell right now. So I'm gonna wait as far as like exactly like number schedule predictions, and then obviously I got the Jets 3rd and then the Dolphins last.
Maddie, should we head up?
First I'll say, like, I want to say it's my team, but looking at the Bills' schedule, I just think. Like I want it to be. It's just I'm not going to like just absolutely stamp that. I mean, I'm looking at the Bills' schedule and like they could win 14 games. They can't. I think the Patriots are more than well capable of doing that too. I just have more questions about my team than other people seem to have.
You said who can win 13 games? The Bills?
Specifically our edge rushers. So I'll say Bills first. They'll win like 13, 14 games.
14 games?
They could.
Maddie, that is so elite, bro. 14-3.
I got them winning 12. I got Bills winning probably.
I got them going
12,
13
maybe.
more.
Let me see the schedule, because what?
Drake May did that shit last
I think we're okay. I think we're underrating this roster a little bit now. I'm not gonna lie.
I get it. We could be fatigued.
The Bills
from, like,
have problems, but y'all are dragging it a little bit.
They can have problems, and we could be fatigued by the lack of postseason success. We're still going to be one of the best rosters in the league.
I got you. Hey, look, I got the 4 games they're gonna lose already. They lose to the Rams. They lose to the Broncos.
Early, we're gonna top it up.
Okay. All right.
But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all y'all staying with us, staying with me for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I appreciate y'all boys sending super chats and gems. Next week, last AFC North. It's gonna be a good one. And then once we get to the NFC, we got some pretty big guests to come on for these NFC sides. I ain't gonna lie. So.
Ooh.
You said what?
You said cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good one. Make sure y'all like, stream, sub, share the shit, man. We trying to hit 4K. We trying to hit 10K. God damn it.
You gotta stop wearing that Bengals hat. The Don's why your hair be looking like that, man. You gotta stop wearing that Bengals hat. It's fucking your hair up, man.
Niggas crazy. But yeah, man.
Oh my
Appreciate
God.
y'all.
Niggas can't be talking about hair looking at me like that.
College show gonna be back next week on Monday. I'm gonna see y'all boys. We out. Peace.
Nigga got shredded lettuce on the top of his head.
Yeah, you got